Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's really good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos except for that one time. So press the subscribe button for an extra greeting. All right, folks. I feel like this video is gonna be a little more ranty, if that's a word. So I apologize in advance if you don't like videos like that, but I have a lot of opinions on this subject, and it's my YouTube channel, so I can do what I want, all right? I've been using TikTok pretty regularly for like a year now. I've been making fun of it for 2 years, but like for the past year, I've been like actively like consuming content on there and creating content on TikTok. And I've seen a lot of really like great, original, creative, funny content on TikTok, which is great. But lately, I've also seen another side of TikTok that is just the complete opposite of that. And I wanted to talk about it today because there's a lot of things that have happened on TikTok in the last few weeks that illustrate how I feel about this subject and just how I feel about it outside of the platform as well. So let's get into it. There's a pretty big group of people on TikTok who are self-proclaimed lovers of dark humor. And as much as I wish that meant telling knock-knock jokes with the lights off, that's not what they mean by dark humor. And I hate to sound like a high school student phoning in an oral presentation, but Webster's dictionary defines dark humor as a form of humor that regards human suffering as absurd rather than pitiable, or that considers human existence as ironic and pointless, but somehow comic. So remember that definition going forward, okay? Just keep that in your skull. Your brain, to be more specific. And the example given on the Wikipedia page for dark humor is Act 3, Scene 1 of Romeo and Juliet, where Mercutio is stabbed and Romeo says this: "Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much." And then Mercutio says, "No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man." So just remember that, keep that in your skull. That is the definition of dark humor, okay? And personally, I've always found it very strange to be a self-proclaimed lover of dark/offensive humor. Like if I meet someone and they confess that about themselves to me, I'm not only exiting the conversation, I'm exiting whatever room we're in. I don't care where I am. If I'm on an airplane, and the guy next to me says, "You know what, I actually I have a pretty dark sense of humor," I'm gone, okay? I'm recreating the opening scene of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Because in my experience, when someone says,
I guess you could call my humor a little twisted, a little dark, edgy.
All I'm getting from that is, hey, I like to say racist, misogynistic, and sexist things without getting in trouble. And some of you may know there's been a lot of controversy and drama around a few people on TikTok who specialize in making controversial or offensive jokes. And it all sort of bubbled up into this big thing, and I want to cover it today and kind of give my 2 cents on it. Well, we don't have pennies in Canada anymore, so round that up. I want to give my nickel on it. My 2 nickels. But yeah, based on what I've seen on TikTok, this video is probably going to get a lot of hate. But just remember, no one can hate me more than I already hate myself, okay? So good luck, Chuck. It's a Dane Cook movie. Let's go. So there's a whole lot of drama and controversy going on recently with this creator named Donnie Lie J. What if the next 20 minutes of this video is just me trying to say this correctly? Donald Dijon. That's the video. See you guys. His name is Chris in real life, so let's go with that. I'm sure some of you may have seen his videos before, but Chris did this thing where he would react to certain videos by making like a happy face and then a sad face. Pretty harmless in theory, but in practice, not so much. Hilarious. This is groundbreaking. This is the pinnacle of comedy. This is all he did, by the way. He made the exact same video like 100 times. And it was usually him reacting to someone who wasn't sticking to like conventional like gender norms, or someone who was just a part of the LGBTQ+ community, just being themselves. And people were pretty upset about this content. And rightfully so. Like when I watch this, it doesn't seem like a funny haha joke, right? Like he's not changing the content at all. He's not commenting on it or making like a new joke about it. It's just smiling when he sees something that he likes or he's okay with, and then making a shocked, disturbed face when he sees something he doesn't, you know? But funny enough, while I was scripting this video, his account got banned from TikTok. So I can't show you all the comments that I wanted to show you guys, but for the most part, when he would make a video, all the comments were like, "Here come the snowflake. Hey, here comes a blizzard. I have never had an original thought in my life." And when his account got banned, all of his fanboys and his fan pages were like, hey, come on. How could you ban him for simply making faces? He's not even saying words. Hey, these are just faces. How do you ban him for making face. And that is so goddamn stupid. Cause like, hey, if his videos were just a video of him going, he wouldn't be fucking banned, that'd be fine. It's the context of why he's making those faces, right? It's also so goddamn stupid to think that the only way you can convey a message is to speak it, right? Hey, what's your deal? My name's Keith. Key. Hey, I think one of you guys dropped your sign. Oh my god. Are you beating up another Keith again? Why do you hate Keith so much? Oh, whoa. Don't put words in my mouth, buddy. I never said that. I never said I hated guys named Keith. Come on, what I'm doing right now? This is harmless. See? He can't even feel it. Yeah, because he's dead. Rest in Keith. To further illustrate my point, here's a video. So what conclusion do you reach when you see that video? You would think I like dogs and I hate cats. So with that logic and you apply it to his videos, you can see the underlying message that he's portraying, right? But before I get comments about this, there were also people making the argument that he was making these expressions because he wasn't expected to be like attracted to maybe a boy dressing up as a girl or vice versa. But that explanation is just total bullshit when you watch his other videos. For example, he duetted a video of Tony Lopez and Nikita Dragun. Oh, my two favorite influencers in the world who only do good, amazing things. But the video starts with Nikita singing into Tony's neck. Chris loves that. Chris loves that part. But when Tony goes and kisses Nikita, Chris doesn't like that. He didn't like that part. And let's just take a look at these comments. Really like quick content warning for transphobia. But let's take a look. That's two men and no one can tell me otherwise. Why did two guys kiss each other? And then we got one from the guy whose profile picture is Chris. Ayo, those boys sus. I screenshotted these like before the account got banned, but there was way more, like hundreds and hundreds of transphobic comments left by people with this Chris guy as their profile picture. So hey dude, you're not really just making faces, are you? The content that he was making was creating a toxic and hateful environment that was spreading transphobia. And it was just full of people making insensitive jokes about shit they know nothing about. And also, quick sidebar, when did the term sus become a slang term for homosexual? I feel like that's really weird, right? Because sus, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought sus was short for suspicious, correct? So if you're gay, then you're suspicious. That's the new term, I guess. You have to come out as suspicious. And there's gonna be a suspicious Pride Month every year. I mean, like if the video in question, if Tony Lopez and Nikita Dragun were both wearing like face masks and like long sleeve white and black striped shirts and they had big bags of money like over their shoulder, yeah, that's super sus.
You just robbed a bank.
I don't know, I just think that's super weird. But back to what the video's about. So with all this going on, this Chris guy had like a lot of people coming to his defense. He had like a lot of TikTokers like sticking up for him and being like, this is fucked up. And also, he had the universally loved and respected YouTuber come to his defense, Keemstar.
Unban Donald J. right now.
So I feel like that tells you everything you need to know. Because holy shit, man, if you're ever in some sort of controversy or a scandal and Keemstar's on your side, you fucking never want to be on the same side as Keemstar, dude. Like if Keemstar made a video tomorrow and was like, you should drink water and eat food and get a good amount of sleep every day. Get a coffin ready for me, because I'll be dead very soon. Because I'm not doing any of those things. See ya.
He doesn't even say anything!
And oh my god, dude, there was another TikToker who was really upset about this Chris guy getting banned. And he made probably the worst video I have ever seen in my life. Yo, imagine making that. Imagine making that video, dude. Imagine like setting your phone down and then running to... You better watch out for my neck beard. Like straight up, this guy looks old enough to be my dad's dad. And his #1 priority is to piss off teenagers on an app. Also, bro, if you're over the age of 18, don't have those fucking LED lights in your room for sure. For sure don't have them, man. You see where the wall meets the ceiling? All those lights? Yeah, they changed colors. Saw them in a tween's TikTok. Had to put them up for myself, yeah. I'm so young, it's insane. But in that TikTok, he said he's gonna make offensive jokes until Chris was unbanned. So let's take a look at one of those offensive jokes, shall we? Real nice. So not even a joke, really. Just you admitting that you're old and then body shaming a kid.
Dude, that's so fucking funny, bro. Fuck, I wish I thought of that.
Okay, I found another video from this guy. I wish I saw it earlier, but it's comedy gold, guys. Let's watch it.
Whoa, this is the little girl's room.
I identify as a little girl.
Oh, okay. Aw, hi, sweetie.
Oh, I identify as a man today.
Oh.
Where's the men's restroom?
Oh, it's to the left. Thank you.
Pack it up, every other comedian in the world. He won. Like, if you're gonna make an offensive joke, at least make it a joke. It's pretty easy. Setup, punchline. Like, hey man, if that shirt of yours was any smaller, I would have confused it with your penis. There's a little quick joke for you. Or was that too sus of me? This is just a prime example of what I said earlier. You don't have a dark sense of humor, man. You're just a fucking asshole. And this is the behavior that Chris's fan base was displaying. This TikToker named Toby, who is a very sweet, funny, nice boy, may I add. He made a video about Chris that wasn't even that bad, like at all. And he had so many people roasting him, so many people making videos about him, people like Chris's fans sending him death threats and shit, which is pretty telling about the videos, right? Like if his videos were actually innocent and just him making faces, his audience wouldn't be so fucking evil, right? But the content is inherently judgmental, so it attracts a judgmental audience. Moving on, sort of, there was another recently banned TikToker who came to Chris's defense that I want to talk about. Before all this stuff even happened, I got so many messages to make a video about this guy after I talked about Russell Hartley. And I really didn't want to, but I mean, I feel like I have to talk about him if I'm talking about dark humor on TikTok. But I'm not gonna say this guy's name, okay? Because one, no free clout. And two, this guy creams his fucking cargo shorts whenever anybody makes a video about him. So we're just gonna call him Buzz, because he has a buzz cut, and he kind of reminds me of Buzz McAllister from Home Alone, and he is the exact same height as a Buzz Lightyear doll. He is that big. I'm just kidding, that's not true. But wow, holy shit, that'd be so funny. If you met him and he was literally that big, and you're like, whoa, man. So this guy's name is Buzz Official on TikTok. He used to be called Buzz Jokes, but he got banned for some reason. I guess it was all the terrible hate speech that he was spewing. That's just my guess. Or maybe they banned him for lying because his name was Buzz Jokes, but I never seen a real original joke from him.
Coronavirus what?
Tequila!
Corona tequila.
And I could go on all day about how this guy's a misogynistic,
If you're pretty without makeup, then you're pretty.
Trump-supporting anti-masker.
We don't care.
But that's not what this video's about, okay? And I also could talk about the fact that he's friends with the underwater horse from the 50s who has sex with phones, Russell Hartley, but that's not what the video's about either. This video's about offensive humor, so let's stick to that, all right? So let's take a look at this guy's dark, twisted sense of humor.
People of all colors need to speak up at a time like this.
You know, for a girl telling us all to speak up and use our voices, you sure do whisper a lot.
Good one.
You're a terrible person. Why you say that? Because of all those terrible jokes you made. What jokes? You know what jokes I'm talking about. The ones that were racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic. I never made any jokes that were homophobic.
You get it? You get it? The crux of the joke is, you guys get it though? Let me explain. The crux of the joke, he's saying he's never made homophobic jokes, but he didn't reference the other jokes, so he's confirming that he did make those jokes. Genius. That's the thing about this guy. I've never seen him make an original joke. Like, he always makes videos about like, yeah, I've made these jokes and people are getting mad at me for all these jokes I make, but I've never seen him make like a fucking actual joke. Well, I mean, maybe he did. There's no way to know because his account got banned, which is brutal. Any joke I've made, you can find it no problem, because you know why? Not banned. You know why I haven't been banned? Because it's super easy to not get banned. I feel like the reason this guy pisses me off so much is I've met this type of guy dozens of times, at open mics when I started doing stand-up comedy. There are dudes who peaked in high school who spend way too much time with their friends who also peaked in high school, and they make the same jokes that they made when they peaked in high school. And then one guy will just be like, dude, you're so funny, bro. You're so funny. You gotta try stand-up. But then he doesn't know how to actually write a joke, so they just say the most offensive thing they can to get some sort of shock value or any sort of reaction from the audience. I've seen it so many fucking times, and I hate it so much. But holy moly, would I love to see this guy do stand-up. Wow. All right, so sexual assault's pretty funny, right? I had one joke. People got really mad at me for it. What's the joke? Huh? What do you mean? Like, what's the joke? Can we hear it? Well, I don't know. I don't know how to write a joke, so I kind of just said an offensive thing, and then people got pissed at me. Yeah. What's my time? Okay, so you just say offensive things, and then after the fact, you claim them to be a joke so you don't get in trouble? Coronavirus?
Corona tequila.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't let me saying that I've never seen him make a joke confuse you, because he's made offensive videos before and he's called them jokes, but I don't see them as that. Because, you know, jokes are supposed to be funny. That's like their main characteristic. Like, this guy's made several jokes about like sexual assault, and he thinks that's just fine because it's dark humor. Like, how disgusting do you have to be to think that's okay? Say it with me. It's not dark humor. You're just an asshole. Big trigger warning here for sexual assault, but I'm gonna show you one of his old jokes that he was super proud of. I can only find a duet of the original video because, you know, guy got banned, can't relate. But the duet is from this guy named Tom Gray. He's very funny, but yeah, skip to this part if you don't wanna see this TikTok, okay? But it's gonna play in 3, 2, 1. Jesus, okay, you're a rapist, we get it. Like, whoa, hey man. The fuck is wrong with you? That is like the most traumatic, life-ruining thing somebody could ever go through, and you're just making a joke about it? Holy shit, like what an evil little man. Like a little man, he's the size of a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Like there's so many other things you could make jokes about that don't invalidate people's trauma or make them feel like a piece of shit. Like if you're making fun of your own trauma and your own shortcomings, that's a whole different story, right? Like for example, my best friend Jacob, he was diagnosed with brain cancer earlier this year. And the whole time, through his chemo, through his radiation, he's been fucking joking about it the whole time. You know, because he's allowed to. He's going through it and that's how he's coping with it. And it's hilarious. And now we can laugh with him.
I can feel my cancer getting worse.
So maybe this Buzz fella should make jokes about his own trauma instead, you know, maybe like his own shortcomings. That'd be great. I'd be down for that content. You know, he can make a joke about how he lacks basic human empathy. You know, that'd be pretty funny. Or a joke about how he dresses like a substitute gym teacher. Those are just some suggestions. You don't have to do that because the content is bad, but those V-necks, dude, whoa. Even worse. And I know everybody has a different sense of humor, obviously, and freedom of speech exists, but to die on that hill and having to like constantly defend what you're saying because thousands of people hate what you're doing. I just can't imagine being like, nah, I'm right. You guys are just sensitive. And it's a common conversation. Like over the last few years, whenever I tell people I do stand-up, one of like the main responses is like, oh, I don't know how you do it. You know, you can't say anything these days. You can't joke about anything. And it's like, hey man, yeah, you can. You know how many things there are in the world? Endless. And if it's like challenging for you to write a joke that isn't offensive, good. Fucking challenge yourself, man. It's so easy to just spew out hack offensive jokes that have been around for so long that our grandfathers say at Christmas that makes everybody uncomfortable. Anybody could do that shit. I'm not saying I'm perfect either. I've said things and made jokes about things in the past that probably weren't the best to make jokes about. But when someone calls me out for it, I don't say that joke anymore. I move on. I go, oh, fuck, sorry, you're right. But I mean, who knows? You know, maybe I'm wrong about this dark humor thing. Maybe I am just a triggered snowflake. You know, there are people out there who've made like huge successful careers by telling offensive jokes, right? Think of, you know, just for example, Louis C.K., right? man, successful. He blazed a trail. It was all smooth sailing for him. There's definitely no evidence of him doing anything that shows a lack of empathy. He had a great time for his whole career. I don't know, man. I think if you just have the option to write a joke that doesn't make people feel terrible or make a joke that does make people feel terrible, wouldn't you want to pick the former? Not Buzz. Buzz wouldn't. Buzz would pick the latter because he's that short and he needs all the help he can get. I know this video isn't going to change anything, and I'm sure Buzz is going to make fucking videos about me, but I just have so many thoughts about this subject and I wanted to just get them out of my skull. Because there is a way to do dark humor correctly. I'm not saying it's like all dark humor is bad. I just think people are confusing dark humor with, again, just being an asshole. In conclusion, I think TikTok is a great creative outlet for people. I've laughed really hard and saw some really just amazing content on the app. But like any platform, there's gonna be toxic, insensitive people who find a toxic, insensitive audience. And the platform needs to do stuff about that. You know, it's why that Chris guy was banned. It's why Buzz was banned the first time. And it's the same as like Leafy is here on YouTube, right? I think the big world-changing conclusion that I've come to is just try to be nice, you know? Try to show a little bit of empathy. Like if thousands and thousands of people are telling you what you're doing is wrong, maybe don't do it. Unless it's people telling you to cut your mullet, because you know what? They're just jealous. And frankly, it's pathetic. All right, all that yapping has really tuckered me out, and I've worked up quite the appetite. So let's go grab a bite while we learn about today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Welcome back to the brand deal couch. We're at it again. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you already know all about HelloFresh, but I think it's time for a quick refresher, okay? A Hello Refresher. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. Do I even need to say anything else? No, but I will. Guys, I get it. It's super easy to get stuck making the same 3 meals over and over again, but HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from each week to help you finally break out of that recipe rut. And don't worry, there's something for everyone, including low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes every week. They got you covered. You know, I love trying new food, but it's always such a hassle to find a good recipe, go to the grocery store, get all the ingredients, and maybe that grocery store doesn't have all the ingredients you need, so you have to go to another grocery store, and it's stressing me out just talking about it. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. HelloFresh cuts out the stressful meal planning and prepping by sending delicious seasonal recipes with fresh, pre-measured ingredients right to your door. Also, another great thing about HelloFresh is their carbon footprint is 25% lower than that of meals made from store-bought groceries. And HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less wasted food. So your tummy will be thanking you, and so will Mother Nature. And trust me, I know life can get pretty hectic, okay? But the lovely folks over at HelloFresh, they totally understand that. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences, and even skip a week whenever you need with just a few taps. Or if you're feeling extra hungry one week, you can add extra dinners or lunches to your weekly order, or add in a meal complement like HelloFresh's garlic bread, which actually slaps so hard it's stupid. It's actually offensive how good that garlic bread is. I could only eat that for the rest of my life. I'd be chill. We've been eating HelloFresh for a little bit over 1.5 years now, and we love it more and more each week. They're always coming out with new recipes, and it's literally made our lives just so much easier, and I want you guys to experience that too. So HelloFresh has hooked up the citizens of Kurtistown with a delicious deal. All you have to do is use my code 80Kurtistown for a total of $80 off, including free shipping on your first box with purchase. Easy as that. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and for more details. But yeah, if you like cooking or if you want to get more into cooking, HelloFresh is a great way to start. So yeah, check the description for all the details and the link. And yeah, thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring yet another one of my videos. Love you. Bye. Back to me. Okay, thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thinks about offensive humor, dark humor, just as a whole. It is an interesting topic. Maybe I'm wrong about a few things, but you know, that's just my opinion. And don't send these people hate or anything. That's not my intention. At the end of the day, these people are gonna do what they want. I'm just trying to create a conversation around it. And if you disagree with some of my opinions, quit being such a fucking snowflake, dude. Here comes the blizzard. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button. It really helps me out. And believe it or not, 1 like on this video equals 1 knock-knock joke that I will tell in the dark. So be careful when you turn your lights off. Press the subscribe button if you want, because as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the whole world, and I'm the mayor. So you have to be nice to me, okay? It's the law, because I'm a snowflake. If you want to see other things I do, you can check the description. I got my podcast, weekly podcast. It's great, very, really good. I got my merch down there, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, all that bull crap. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. I'd stick around, but I actually have to go. I have to go grab scissors and turn all of my shirts into V-necks. So, see ya. Okay. Folks, Tony Hawk, a skateboarding legend. The man who is also inadvertently responsible for the success of every single ska band in the early 2000s. He was everything a young boy wanted to be. He was good at skateboarding. His last name was an animal. He was in his 30s. Tony Hawk was the king of the world when I was growing up. I played all the Tony Hawk games, I bought clothes from his clothing brand, and because of him, I fell in love with skateboarding. I don't really skate anymore, but I could probably still do a kickflip if I wanted to. See? But Tony Hawk pretty much brought skateboarding into the mainstream, which in turn created a lot of potential money-making opportunities for a lot of people who wanted to use the Tony Hawk brand. Which brings us to the topic of today's video. So we know Tony Hawk had a beloved video game franchise. He had his own tour, amusement park rides, YouTube channel, and many more business ventures tied to his name. But did you know, in 2006, Tony Hawk released an animated film titled Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage? Well, it's true. And spoiler, it's not good. The movie had a very low budget, and you can pretty much tell by the, I don't know, what's the word? Cursed animation style? Yeah, Tony Hawk is famous for being the first guy to do a 900. And coincidentally enough, 900 was also the number of dollars they were allowed to spend on Boom Boom Sabotage. Also, a little fun fact before we get into the movie, a Boom Boom Sabotage is what I do in my toilet every morning. And dude, I wanted to make a video about this movie like last year, like shortly after my Pinocchio movie. But the Pinocchio movie is about an evil circus, and so is Boom Boom Sabotage. So I felt really weird making two videos in a row about evil circuses, or circi. You know, I didn't want people to think that I'm only gonna talk about evil circuses on my channel. Unless you guys want me to, I don't know. I'll do whatever you want. Also, I'm already getting pit stains on this gray t-shirt, so I'm gonna change. And also another weird coincidence, I ended my last video with a Tony Hawk reference, and now I'm making a whole video about Tony Hawk. I'm not only gonna make videos about Tony Hawk now, trust me, that was not planned. But hey, neither was I. Let's talk about Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage. Oh, yeah. So the movie opens up on some exposition about the town where this movie takes place, Lincolnville. And this town was unlike any other.
Lincolnville was the first town designed as both a livable community and a fully functional amusement park.
Yeah, it's a town and also a theme park. That sounds like a fucking nightmare, dude. You gotta take a roller coaster to work every morning? No, thank you. And have you seen the lineups for bathrooms at theme parks? They're not long enough. So this town was created by Larry, this like circus leader, and his cousin John, who is now the mayor of Lincolnville. There was this big fallout at one point between the two, and John got rid of Larry's circus. So now Larry and all his circus people live just outside of Lincolnville together. And this is like the first annoying part of this movie already. If your circus was shut down in Lincolnville, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, not to sound like a hustle, like grind set bro, but like fucking figure it out, dude. Like, it's so crazy to get your circus shut down and then just like sadly sit around afterwards. Like, imagine getting fired from McDonald's and then every single day you go back to the McDonald's and just sulk in the parking lot, dude. Like, that's so embarrassing, man. Like, just the thought of that makes me grimace. All right, guys, it's finally time for what we've been waiting for. Skateboarding. Yes! Yes! Okay, I will say this. The best part of this movie is actually all the skateboarding scenes, because when I was researching this movie, I learned that the thing that they spent the most time and money on was the motion capture for these skateboarding scenes. So the skateboarding looks incredibly real in terms of the animation, which is really nice because everything else in this movie looks fucking terrifying. It's like, yeah, motion capture all you want, but if someone looks like that, Well then how about you capture the motion of me ripping my eyes out? And this scene right after the montage is really funny because it cuts to Larry having a meeting with John about letting him have his circus back in Lincolnville.
Even if it's one show each Saturday night.
No, Larry.
They make it Sunday night.
No.
They start arguing a little bit, and just when it starts to get really heated, it cuts back to just more skateboarding.
Nobody! Wait, cousin, what about our tune?
What the fuck, dude? It's like in the writer's room, they were just like, oh my god, there's like a whole page of dialogue that doesn't even mention skateboarding once. Tony's gonna peck my fucking eyes out. Yes, sir. So now we cut back to Larry and John's argument, and John tells Larry that his circus cannot perform because Tony Hawk is in town for his Boom Boom Huck Jam, which is the real name of the tour that he put on.
Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam is coming to McDonald's.
Larry is understandably pretty upset about this, so he steals John's toupee and rides away on a penny farthing. And yes, that is what those are called. So now we cut to the skate park. This is where we meet the main characters. We've got Cud, Kit, Sage, Switch Mitch, and Jesse. And fun fact, the dude who does the voice for Cud also does the voice for Clank in Ratchet and Clank. Wow. And he voices a ton of other characters too. He also played Hugo in Barbie as Rapunzel. Not everybody would do that, okay? One would say that takes a lot of balls. We've also got this old guy, Frank. He owns the Civic Center where Tony Hawk is going to be performing, and he also built that skate park. And he's like best friends with all these kids for some reason.
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
And the final main character, we've got the one and only Tony Hawk.
Yes! Hey guys, I'm Tony.
Yes! So now we get yet another skating montage, but this one features Tony Hawk. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Also, dude, I feel like anytime I see Tony Hawk in, like, media, he's always fully decked out in total safety gear. Even if he's, like, skating flat ground, helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, he keeps that shit on, dude.
He got that shit on, though.
Even when he's in the fucking bedroom, I bet he keeps that stuff on.
Did you bring protection? Oh, you bet I did. Check it out. No, I mean condoms. A condom? Okay. I'm Tony Hawk. You know how many times I've sacked on a rail? My balls have been pounded down to a smooth, smooth paste. You could poke a hole in my beanbag and squeeze my nuts out like pudding. Now give me a kiss, sweetheart.
So Tony Hawk gives the kids some free tickets to his show and heads into the venue to rehearse for his Boom Boom Huck Jam. We then cut back to Larry at his circus. And I'm sorry to say it, but folks, we've got another reconciler situation on our hands. If you missed that video, there was one part where I mentioned that I replayed one scene for like an hour because I had no idea what one character said. Here's that clip.
Good and evil, look at me.
And we've got another one for this movie, okay?
Keep like they're human cannibals with skin.
I think he says, keep like they're human cannibals with skin.
Keep like they're human cannibals with skin.
And to that, I have but one question. What? So again, comment below. Let me know what you think he fucking said there. I'll play it one more time and you let me know because I have no idea.
Keep like they're human cannibals with skin.
Well, about 5 minutes have passed in this movie, so you know what time it is. Skateboard montage o'clock. But this one actually ends with a pretty gnarly bail from Tony. Oh,
that was harsh.
Oh my god, dude, it looks like he's fucking stuck in a glue trap, dude. Dude, I feel like if I was skating with someone and they were on the ground like that, I wouldn't even help them. I would just be calling their family immediately with the bad news because that guy's dead. Holy shit, dude. Imagine if the movie just fucking ended like this.
What's the matter, old man? You getting too old for this?
Maybe you need to take a breather.
He slammed really hard. I wonder if he's okay. Tony!
Tony?
He doesn't, don't worry. Miraculously, he actually gets up and he walks off to try the trick again.
If I pull the next one, you gotta try one in panties.
But he never comes back.
Tony!
Tony?
Where are ya?
And this worries the children, so they go off to look for him. They find his board outside, so they go back to tell Frank, but he obviously doesn't believe them.
We think Tony Hawk's been kidnapped.
Tony's fine. He's just heading back to the hotel for some shut-eye.
Because this is a kids movie, and the adults never believe the kids in kids movies, okay? A child could literally be on fire, and an adult would be like, I just don't think that would happen. So Frank calls Tony's driver, and this is when we learn that Tony's driver is actually working for Larry, and he helped the circus people kidnap Tony Hawk, and they didn't even need to use a glue trap. We now cut to Tony locked up in some cage in a cave. Cage in a cave in a brave in a cave. And listen, Tony doesn't know where the hell he is. He's freaking out. He doesn't know where he's at. I guess he's trying to find his bearings. That might be hard without his skateboard. Bearings are like the little things in skateboard wheels. That was a really funny joke, trust me.
Well, the famous Tony Hawk.
That's me. You must be the freak of the week.
Yo, chill, Tony.
You must be the freak of the week.
Okay, also, this is like my other complaint about the plot. If Larry has all the money and resources to keep an entire circus afloat, you know, he's like housing all these people and feeding them, and he also has access to an entire cave system that features cages, working railways, etc. Why not just use some of your money to hire Tony Hawk to perform at your circus? Or again, use your money to fucking move your circus somewhere else, man. But anyways, this is when we find out Larry's master plan.
By the time anyone realizes you're gone, you will have reappeared as the main attraction of my new improved circus, the Extravaganza.
Okay, yeah, so I bet he used my suggestion, but he's just doing it in a more illegal way, I guess. He's kidnapping Tony so he can be the star of Larry's new circus show.
You'll see which one of us gets the last laugh tomorrow when you're performing for me.
God, yeah, sorry, I cannot get over the difference between how real the skateboarding animations look compared to how they move when they're not skateboarding. It is so funny that they use like all the budget on the scenes that have literally nothing to do with the plot. But also on second thought, it is pretty on brand that a movie about skateboarders is spending their money irresponsibly, because skaters are the cheapest dudes in the world. And I can say that because I used to be one. If it's not beers, darts, McDonald's, or Arizona iced teas, they're not spending any money, dude. They'll fucking wear a sweater that says dime, but they won't ever spend one. Okay, we now cut back to the other skateboarders performing in the Boom Boom Huck Jam. They also get kidnapped by the circus people from their hotel. So they're essentially kidnapping everybody from the Boom Boom Huck Jam to perform at their circus instead. Which, by the way, he plans on putting on his circus at the Civic Center, where the Boom Boom Huck Jam is happening. So his plan isn't necessarily changing anything. What's the end goal? The same show is going to be happening at the same venue. That's like if someone kidnapped me and then forced me to upload a video on my own channel. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do that anyway, you know? But anyways, let's see what the kids do about this.
While you two lovebirds try and figure out a plan, I'm gonna hit this.
Oh, I think I know what's coming. Skateboarding montage! Oh, almost.
Yeah, man, did you get it?
Yeah, dude, nice.
And guys, this next part is crazy. When they check the footage of the trick that they just got, they see something fucked up in the background.
What's going on back there?
Hey, isn't that DJ?
Yeah. Who are the creeps tossing him around?
Okay, fucking hold on. The camera footage that was captured like 10 seconds ago had a shot in the background of this dude throwing a guy in a red shirt and beige cargo shorts into the back of this truck. And then when they look up at this same truck, there's the same guy throwing the same other guy in a red shirt and cargo shorts into the back of the truck. How? I doubt he threw him into the truck, took him out, and then threw him back in. No, that's silly. I think the only logical explanation is these kids have a camera that can film occurrences before they happen. And hey, if that's true, why isn't this movie about that? I would much rather a film center around that idea. That's such a cool movie plot. Dude, like, I wonder what that would even be like, you know? Okay, I guess I wrote a sketch that has nothing to do with the movie. Sorry. Dude, I gotta try out my new camera. Stand there and do something funny, I don't know. Okay.
What the fuck? No, it's okay. I'm not an actual robot. What's wrong? I saw in the camera that you were gonna do the robot before you did the robot. Well, to be fair, I always do the robot. That's not impressive. Do something else. I gotta try this again. Okay, man. Hey, you know we're just friends, right? What? Yeah, I know. Well, what if we're more than that? What are you talking about? Aww. Hey, babe. There's my beautiful supermodel wife. Sorry about that. I thought I saw you and I kissing on the future camera. I guess your wife looks a lot like me. Really? I don't see it. Wait, hold on. Did you say future camera? Can I see? Okay, yeah, check it out. Okay. I love you. I missed. Okay, so back to the Tony Hawk movie. Jesse chases after the kidnapper by hopping on his board and grabbing onto the back of the truck. There's this crazy epic scene where he climbs onto the truck, but he ultimately ends up getting thrown off. That little boy should be dead, but he miraculously survived after getting thrown off of a truck. You'd think a skateboarder would have better handling of trucks. Trucks are that part of a skateboard. That was a funny joke, I swear. So now the other skaters are locked up in a cage with Tony. And I don't really know what's happening in this scene exactly, but I also don't really want to. Okay, so now they're all locked up together. One of them makes a super appropriate joke for a kid's movie.
Is this Hugh Hefner's grotto?
And then they make another super appropriate joke for a kid's movie.
Nice strap on.
But then they say the one line of the movie that actually made me laugh.
Smells like pee-pee and poo-poo in here.
It's gotta be Tony.
No, seriously, why does it smell like caca and wee-whiz in here?
That's fucking hilarious. I don't care. So now we cut back to the kids. They saw where the truck drove off to, so now they know where the circus's secret hideout is. So they make their way there to save Tony. But not before another sick skateboarding montage. And like, hey guys, the skateboarding is cool. You're all really good at it, but a man's life is in danger. Can we try not to get fucking clips on the way to rescue him? Like, how about you guys just skate there normally? Don't do fucking no complies on the way, dude. Tony is no complying to his capture. Like, go save him. Why are you guys shredding? Bro had the audacity to put his hands behind his head mid-nose manual while he's on his way to save a kidnapping victim, dude. You fucking asshole. Think about how Tony Hawk feels right now. That's what waterboarding is? I thought you were talking about surfing this whole time. What the fuck? Whatever. Torture me all you want. My new friends are gonna be here any moment to come rescue me. Okay, so they finally find Larry's secret base. And dude, this might be one of my favorite scenes that I've ever seen in any movie. So I'll just play it.
So you find anything? Nothing. Look!
What's happening? Okay, mind you, there was just a huge, like, 5-minute long skateboarding montage. And then when they finally get back to the plot, they're asking if they see anything, and then Jesse says, "Look!" So you'd assume they see Tony Hawk or something, right? But no, it goes right into another 5-minute skateboarding montage. Hello, it's me, editing. I don't think I did a well enough job of explaining how many skateboarding montages are in this movie. And it would make sense if the movie, like, called for it, you know, like other skateboarding movies like Grind or Street Dreams. Those movies were about skateboarding, so the skateboarding montages, like, made sense, right? This is about an evil circus and saving Tony Hawk from being kidnapped. So I counted how many pointless skateboarding montages there were and added up the time in between each one so I can get the average amount of time between skateboarding montages. Because, hey, if I learned one thing from Hilary Duff, If you can't do the math, then get out of the equation. In this movie, there are 9 separate skateboarding montages that have nothing to do with the plot, and the average time between each skateboarding montage is 6 minutes. Every 6 minutes in this movie, there is another skateboarding montage, which, saying that out loud, that is a 12-year-old boy's dream, so I get it. What if other movies did this? Could you imagine if they just threw in random skateboarding montages in the middle of movie scenes?
Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want.
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want to land this tray flip, Ryan Gosling.
I have to go.
Okay, so they finally find this huge pipe that leads into the secret base, and they fucking shred some gnar on the way because these kids are the worst. And then we get probably the most foul line delivery in any movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah! Those are some mad beats, yo! Those are some mad beats, yo!
Some mad beats, yo!
Oh my god, man. Dude, even his friends are fucking petrified by what he just said. Dude, look at them. Dude, this is the face of true terror. And dude, it's so weird because Switch Mitch, he talks like this for like the rest of the movie now.
Probably the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life. That is some sick beats, yo! Yeah, boy!
But for the first half of the movie, he talked like the other kids.
Even Tony Hawk has trouble landing some stuff. Like Tony Hawk is gonna come here to see his old buddy Frank. Those are some mad beats, yo!
Do you talk to your grandma that way, Switch Mitch? Switch Mitch, bish. Okay. And this next scene is really weird. So the mad beats are actually coming from this car full of clowns who I assume work at the circus.
That's seriously the most haunted junk ever!
Enough! Stop it! So they finally end up at the circus secret base, and this is when they see Tony Hawk in a chicken costume riding a scooter. I don't know, I feel like the people who wrote this film wanted Tony Hawk to look like a huge pussy the whole time.
You must be the freak of the week.
So the next day, the kids go back to save Tony. And the way they do it is with arson, essentially. They shoot a bunch of fireworks at the circus people to distract them while they save Tony Hawk. Okay, I edited in the blood spatter, but dude, wouldn't that be so funny? It cuts to this big car chase, and then there's this really weird scene with Switch Mitch and the clowns that I want to talk about really quick. So just before Switch Mitch meets up with the clowns again, this other circus guy opens up his car full of evil monkeys, and they start running loose everywhere, and it's fucking terrifying. They then start terrorizing Switch Mitch and the clowns, and no hyperbole here, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in an animated movie. What the fuck? Dude, I can say with confidence, that is not the first time Switch Mitch has killed little animals. Those were the punches of a future serial killer, dude. That's why nobody calls him out on the way he talks, dude. They know what he's capable of. Also, dude, the monkeys weren't even like harming anybody. They were just jumping around like making noises and shit. And that was enough for Switch Mitch to kill all of them. You fucking beat those monkeys to death, man. Those are some mad beats, yo. Okay, so now it's time for the big finale. They all make it back to the Civic Center. There's this big awkward fight scene where a bunch of crazy random shit is going on at the same time. And I actually didn't edit that in. That's in the movie. And I'm lying. But wouldn't that be so funny, dude? But there's one little shot that I didn't edit into the movie that I would like to highlight. All right, now let's slow that down a little bit. Dude, who the hell is in the audience? Ghosts? What the fuck? This is terrifying, dude. The audience members are the ghosts of the innocent people that Switch Mitch has killed. So anyways, Larry bails on the big ramp and he gets taken away to jail. And now the movie ends with Tony and the gang performing at their Boom Boom Huck Jam, which they pretty much were already doing. And that was the movie Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage. I know this movie is very old and also for children, so maybe it's a little weird to make fun of it as a 29-year-old in the year 2023, but I was like 12 years old and a skateboarding fanatic when this movie came out, and I know for a fact that even 12-year-old me would be like, this fucking movie sucks balls. Like, it kind of just felt like an hour-long Tony Hawk video game that I couldn't even play. So I give Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage a 0 out of 50-50. Now look, I know I'm not the best skater, and although I can't teach you how to do a salad grind, I could teach you how to get on that salad grind with HelloFresh. That's right, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. And don't worry, that salad segue was just a segue. HelloFresh has way more than just salads, obviously. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. With over 40 delicious weekly recipes to choose from and easy to follow instructions, you'll never get bored and can always find something to try and love. From chef-crafted seasonal recipes to their new delicious summer menu, HelloFresh brings flavor right to your door. We've been eating HelloFresh every week for like 3 years now, and I honestly cannot recommend them enough. I'm stressed about a lot of things all of the time, but luckily what I'm making for dinner is never something that I have to worry about, because HelloFresh wants you to have it all: free time and fresh and tasty food. That's why they take care of the meal planning and deliver the ingredients, so everything you need to whip up a delicious meal for you and your family arrives right to you. And eating HelloFresh not only tastes good, but I feel good after eating it as well. HelloFresh's menu features Calorie Smart and Protein Smart lunch and dinner options, plus new vegan dinners to choose from. HelloFresh makes it easy to reach your food goals with flavorful recipes that leave you feeling satisfied. And not only do they have delicious dinners, they also have the HelloFresh Market, where you can shop a curated selection of over 100 snacks, sides, and more, and add them to your weekly order with just a few taps, man. And guess what? HelloFresh is hooking up the citizens of Kurtistown with an incredible deal. Just go to HelloFresh.com and use code KurtisTown50 at checkout for 50% off, plus free shipping. So if you've ever wanted to give HelloFresh a try, I think now would be the perfect time. And it also helps me out tremendously when you guys check out the sponsors. So what are you waiting for? Again, go to HelloFresh.com, use code KurtisTown50 at checkout for 50% off plus free shipping. Do it right now. Okay, thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. I love you so much. Back to me. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button, because believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 monkey that I will save from Switch Mitch's wrath. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of this movie. Let me know if you've seen it or remember it. Also, press the subscribe button, because as soon as you do, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. And yeah, you can check the description for all the other stuff I do if you want, but if you don't, all good. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately I have to go. I have to go make a Boom Boom Sabotage. Okay, bye.
Wow, good boy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's very good to see you again. See what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single video. So press that subscribe button for an extra greeting. Folks, we've got a great video for you today, okay? I promise. I wasn't planning on making this video, but in the comment section of my last video, there was a lot of requests to cover this topic. And like I've said before, Kurtistown, it's a democracy, dude. If you ask for something,
I'm gonna deliver it, my guy.
So here we are. Super quick, just want to mention that today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. So keep watching this video if you want to find out how to get 3 months free. All right, now let's get into this YouTube content. Much like all of my other videos, we're gonna be looking at some very questionable content today. A group of people who make this content, they're very cool, super unique, and dare I say it? Quirky. When they wake up in the morning, they don't go get ready for work, they get ready for quirk, dude. Quirk, 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 quirk. Today, we're going to be looking at the I'm not like most girls phenomenon. Quick disclaimer before we get into the bulk of this video, pretty much the same disclaimer that I made for my Country Girls of TikTok video. I don't want this video to just be some fucking white guy in his 20s making fun of girls on the internet, you know? I feel like there's way too much of that shit already happening on the internet. That's not my intention, that's not what I want this video to be at all. This is just me simply looking at a trend going on online that a lot of people are confused by. And you know what? We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna take a deeper look at it and see why these people are making these posts, all right? And hey, if I poke fun at them for a few ha-has along the way, sorry, sue me. Don't do that. Actually, please don't. So if you're somebody who makes these posts, I'm sorry in advance, but if you're allowed to post them, we're allowed to poke fun at them. So if you've never seen these posts before, it's basically when a girl will be like, they'll post something to set them aside from the average girl, you know? You know the average girl. You know, blonde hair, a pink dress, Polly Pocket dolls. You know, the average girl. So it's when a girl will post something to set them aside from that average girl, you know? They'll be like, you guys can go at the club. I'll stay home with my pizza and Netflix. And that's a very tame example. The ones that we're gonna be looking at today are much more extreme, but you get the point. So like I said in my disclaimer, we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna dive deep, dude. I hope you passed your scuba exam, because we're going deep, dude. I'll admit it. And eat. I love how like one of the defining things that this girl does is eat. Because if you stay out late and twerk on guys, you don't eat. You gotta pick one, all right? Either twerk on guys and stay out late, or eat. They both give you the same thing, nutrients. Eating is so last year, dude. I'm twerking on dudes. That out of context is gonna be very weird. Confession number 2. Yes, I am a girl who plays Skyrim. Close your gaping mouth, please. Hold on. A girl that plays video games? Wait. What?
Hello, 911?
Is this 911?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
How can we help you?
You gotta come quick.
Oh my god, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it.
Okay, tell me what's
There's
up.
a girl.
Okay, that's fine, but...
Gaming.
What? Come on, tell me your line.
She's gaming, dude. She's playing Skyrim. She's posting on Facebook about it, dude. What do I do?
Oh my god, dude, I don't know. I don't know. What do we do?
What do we do?
What do we do? Oh man, I don't know, dude.
Oh man, this is game over, dude. This is game over. Some girls are Cinderellas waiting on Prince Charming. I'm more like Harley Quinn waiting on my Joker. Oh yeah, dude. Haha. Yo, some girls are idiots. All they do is wait for a nice guy to treat her like a princess, dude. Haha. I'm waiting for a clown to put me in an abusive relationship. Other girls. I can't eat in front of guys. Me. Eating food. Okay, so this is an incredibly popular theme in this I'm not like most girls phenomenon. Acting like it's so crazy that you like food. You know, it's like that one video on Twitter that was like, this is goals, and it was like a big piece of pizza. Like liking food a lot, it's not really a personality trait, you know? At the same time, this is kind of like an issue with just like society as a whole. Get a load of this society. I guess it's so ingrained in like girls' heads that like you should always be like, you know, prim and proper. Okay, so yeah, so I guess if like this whole eating in front of guys one, I guess that's more so like the guy's fault and society's fault, but you eat a lot of food? Great. What people my age do, and then there's me. I mean, like here's the thing. It's totally okay to not enjoy drinking and partying, and if you want to stay at home and lay in your bed and watch Netflix, that's great. To me, that sounds like a lot more fun. To a lot of people it does, you know? But to think that that's so crazy and like unique, I don't know. That's like the weird thing about this is that like, these are totally normal things. Staying in and watching television. People have been doing that for fucking years, you know? Like, you might as well just post what most people's favorite High School Musical movie is versus what mine is. It's just preference, baby. It doesn't make it any better or worse. It's just like what different people like, you know? Tweet that instead, all right? Y'all hide messages from your mans. I hide fast food receipts from mine. We are not the same. Okay. I mean, you're both being untruthful, but one is just very bad, and this one is just very pointless to hide your evidence from. Like you're acting like that will also end a relationship. Stephanie, hey, care to explain this? Really? Fast food receipts? Listen, okay, it's not what it looks like, okay? I'm taking the kids, all right? Well, you can't do that. It's just a McDonald's receipt. Yeah, well, there's a reason. Receipt rhymes with deceit, all right? Goodbye. No, come back. Oh, no.
Coming to theaters this summer. Proof of purchase.
God, I'm so sick of other females. Uh-oh. That's like a big red flag. Whenever you hear the word females come from anyone, yikes. All they do is talk about drama and stupid makeup. Ugh. Why aren't there any girls like me who love chicken nuggets and getting dirty sometimes? I swear, I only hang out with guys these days. They're the only ones who really understand me. If I could pick one picture to pretty much describe this whole thing, it'd be this. You like chicken nuggets, dude? One of a kind, dude. How did you know that she was the one? We were at Burger King and she ordered the chicken nuggets and I got down on one fucking knee at that moment. As soon as the word chicken nugget left her mouth, I was on one knee, dude. I liked it and I put a ring on it. So yeah, this is another common theme in these I'm Not Like Most Girls, where it starts with making fun or putting down other girls for just being themselves, you know? Dude, believe it or not, you can like the shit that you like without making fun of other people. I know it's crazy, but it can be done. Dude, I know for a fact that the second after she posted this, she was just staring at her phone, waiting for the likes to roll in from shitty dudes.
Oh, this girl said something misogynistic, and I am misogynistic myself, so I'm agreeing with this. Nice, finally a misogynistic woman.
That's pretty much the biggest issue with this whole thing. It's like, don't make fun of other girls to make yourself look cool, because you know what? That ain't cool. I love how she just names like 2 things. Like chicken nuggets, getting dirty sometimes. That's all you need. Her resume is just interests, chicken nuggets, getting dirty sometimes. Please hire me. Nice dinners don't impress me. Going out to breakfast in sweats and having you tell me I'm cute while I shove pancakes in my mouth impresses me. Imagine you're a dude and you're planning, you like this girl a lot. You're like, so you really like her. You see a future with her and you're like, I'm going to plan a really nice dinner at her favorite restaurant. I'm going to pay for everything. I'm going to pick her up. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to treat her so well tonight. And then the whole time she's just like, are you having a... So stupid. This is so stupid. How dare you do this? How dare you bring me here? Okay, you think this impresses me? No. Alright? I know you spent $300 on this. Like, just for you, because I really like you. I know you had to book this weeks in advance, and you ordered my favorite dessert. They didn't even have it on the menu, but you somehow got it on there. Alright. You bent over backwards for this, but that doesn't impress me, alright? This isn't even a fucking breakfast where I'm shoving pancakes in my mouth, and you're not even how could I know that? Cute, how could I know that you wanted that? I'm fucking out of here, bro. How dare you? Also, asking someone out on a date to do that? Very weird. I was thinking like me and you could wake up super early, put sweatpants on, go to Denny's, and I'll watch you eat pancakes and call you cute while you do it.
You want to do that?
You'll get the cops called on you, like, real quick. I admit it, I'm lame. I don't party. I don't go to clubs. I don't stay out late. But I do stay up late. I do like conversations. I do smoke weed. I do vibe to music. And I do think a lot. Okay, how does one vibe? I mentioned this before in a previous video. I think it was the Twitter threads one. How to protect your vibe. First of all, a fucking pardon? But I fucking hate that word. Anytime I see that word, I get I'm seething, dude. I'm literally about to explode. What am I up to later? Probably gonna think a lot. You at buffet, sushi and a drink. Me at buffet, is a bunch of shit. Okay. That's so cool that you're eating more, even though it's a buffet and that person is probably just acting like a normal person and just getting one plate at a time. She's probably gonna go back because that's literally what a buffet is. But yeah, dude, you're carrying a bunch of shit. Is your name Carrie? She's carrying a lot of stuff. Okay. Your wife, my wife. Oh man. It's a very specific t-shirt. Your wife, you know, she's just the bathroom girl. She's the bathroom sign girl, is your wife. But my wife, she's hanging onto a cliff. I mean, this isn't really like the same, because this is a husband trying to, or a wife, I don't know. Does someone try to brag about their partner? It's very funny to imagine that this is the way that like the husband is like confessing to like murder, basically. Like, Your wife is fine and healthy. I left my wife hanging off of a fucking cliff. He just walks into the police station wearing that shirt, and that's his confession. Cuff me, boys! I will probably be that girl that shows up to her wedding late. And I will run in yelling, I'm sorry, I was getting chicken nuggets.
This is so me, dude.
Dude, there's nothing more unique and different than loving chicken nuggets, dude. Dude, if you want a hug, show me those nugs, dude. In reality, if that's what happened, oh my god, everyone's gonna be super mad at you. Everyone just fucking waiting for the wedding to start, like... She's literally 2 hours late. If she comes, I swear to god, if she comes in with chicken nuggets, I'm leaving. Sorry, I'm late. I needed chicken nuggets. Okay, goodbye. Fuck, I'm over this. I don't know why chicken nuggets are seen as these, like, super unique food group. They're chicken nuggets, you know? You can get them at so many places. Everyone ate them growing up. It's not weird. If you really don't want to be like most girls, don't say chicken nuggets. Say something like dirt, all right? I'm not like most girls. I straight up eat dirt. All right? If somebody tweets, I'm not like most girls, I eat dirt. There we go. I'm retweeting it, dude. Because that's the truth. Most women accessorize with jewelry or a purse. This is my accessory. Hey, not the same thing at all. Imagine fucking walking down like a runway with a bazooka. Not an accessory, dude. It's a weapon. Yeah, can you just empty out your bag really quick? Yeah, there's nothing really, just, you know, just this accessory. Whoa. Holy shit. What do you... Listen, I don't want any trouble, okay? Oh, big deal. It's a gun. It's an accessory, dude. Are you aware of fashion trends, dude? I heard about it in this fashion magazine. Look. Get it? Because magazine is where you put in a gun, I think. Girls twerk. Women headbang. And fucking men do both. Am I right, fellas? Let's go. Oh, man. Most girls dream of this. Then there's me. I mean, this is very funny, but it's even funnier to think that this was legit made by a truck. Because the bottom says, and there's me. That's me. There's a picture of me. I'm a fucking truck. I'm not like most girls.
I'm a truck.
I want a gamer boyfriend. I'd rather sit in a dark room in comfy clothes gaming with a guy than going to parties and clubs and stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Come on, dude. Fuck. Watch out. Go. Fuck. Fuck! I can have a turn after. Yeah, alright. Okay. Fuck, man! It's a fucking game, bro. It's so stupid, bro. It's fucking... Wow. Fuck this... Oh, god damn. I fucking hate this game. This is way better than the... This is so much better than the club. Dude. Me tonight while y'all are out being whores. Jesus Christ. Wow. Just not even subtle. How dare you have fun and have multiple partners? That's not allowed, dude. I'm gonna stay at home and read with my cat. Even though this is a picture of Kodak Black. Like a known fucking sexual predator, dude. Hell yeah, great meme. All around.
Solid meme, dude.
Be the girl on the right. Oh my god, what the fuck? I guess what they're saying is... Have fun. Go crazy. Go stupid.
Go crazy.
This girl looks like she's being fucking possessed, dude. Look how scary that is. I'm gonna have nightmares, dude. Be the girl on the right. Get literally possessed by a demon. And then go to ballet class. Am I the only girl who melts when a boy says, come here? Like, it's so simple and innocent, yet so demanding and possessive. Oh my god. I hope they never play a game of Mortal Kombat with Scorpion.
Oh, come here!
Oh my gosh. Am I the only one that finds murder stories and documentaries about serial killers interesting AF? I can watch them all day. Yes, as a matter of fact, yes, you are the only one. The millions of dollars that have been put into those movies, the directors, the editors, you know, the writers, everything.
It's all for you, dude.
I'm gonna end it with my favorite one. This one's a little different, but I love it a lot and it makes me laugh every time. So this is, I'm not like most moms. Weed mom. Like a regular mom, only way higher. Hey son. Yeah, yes mom. Hey, what did I say? That's not my name. You'll address me by my name. Right, yeah. Yes, weed mom. Can you hand me that bowl over there? Yeah, I think so. Here you go. No. Not that kind of bowl. I fucking hate it here so much. Okay, I think that's enough of looking at those. Holy shit, there's a lot. I think it's great if you're celebrating what makes you different from people, you know? That's great. I get it. You know, you want to feel different. You want to set yourself apart from people. I totally understand that. And I'm all for people celebrating what makes them different, you know? Everyone's perfect in their own way, girl. Haha. Perfectly imperfect. In all seriousness, though, you can be stoked that you're not like most girls, whatever the fuck that means, you know? That's great. Be stoked that you do what you do, but you don't have to put other people down while you're doing it, you know? That's straight up bullying. Like, that's what bullying is. Making other people feel shitty to make yourself feel better, you know? And another thing, like, the people who are like, fuck parties, I'm at home reading books and shit. Okay, like, can you never go to parties? Are you just never, ever gonna go to one ever in your life? Like, if your friend invites you to their, like, bachelorette party, you just have to be like, no, sorry. I'm not like most girls. I'll be at home with a book. While I was doing research, collecting pictures for this video, I found a great meme that honestly sums this whole thing up perfectly, better than I ever could. I'm not like other girls, okay? Unlike these basic bitches, my entire identity is built on male acceptance and internalized misogyny. Is this a meme or a hammer? Because it hit the nail right on the head, dude. Stupid. Like, in today's society, like, I have it fucking so easy. I know that, okay? And I have so much respect for women everywhere. And it just makes me sad, you know, when you see girls putting down other girls, like, for no reason. Why? What is that doing? Just for, like, some guy to be like,
oh, cool, dude. Yeah, retweet, dude. The misogyny's actually lit. The misogyny's actually fire.
And especially nowadays, I feel like there's no, like, typical girl. I mean, there never was. I don't know why I said nowadays, but there's no, like, average or typical girl. Like, girls are fucking doing everything, and that's amazing, you know? It's not like,
all girls are just girly. They just care about makeup and shit.
Like, that's literally not even true at all. Like, there's girls who are fucking starting businesses and becoming successful doctors and scientists and astronauts and like literally everything, and it's amazing, okay? And this is a thing that we should be celebrating, right? It makes me upset. Makes me pretty upset. In conclusion, don't be mean to other people, you know? Be stoked for what they're doing if it's not hurting anybody, and then be stoked on what you're doing if it's not hurting anybody. It's pretty gosh darn simple, all right? Celebrate those things and don't make other people feel shitty in the process, because that makes you a bad person. All right, folks, it's that time. Earlier I mentioned that this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, so let's talk about it, all right? I've worked with ExpressVPN in the past, and I'm very happy to be working with them again on this video, because I can honestly say that I use their service every single day. ExpressVPN ensures that all of your data is safe and you're free to browse the internet without worry, dude. In a perfect world, you'd be able to go online, buy your pizza, buy your books, and your pink dresses and your Polly Pockets without worrying about hackers, but unfortunately that's not the world that we live in. I do a bunch of online shopping, whether I'm getting a new cowboy hat or some new cowboy boots or I don't know, some hay. You know, I'm online shopping all the time. And if I'm not using ExpressVPN, then my credit card information is just wide open to these little stinking hackers, dude. And that's really scary. With ExpressVPN, you can easily connect with just one click, and you can safely browse the internet on your phone, your laptop, your tablet, any device, really. ExpressVPN is less than $7 a month, and there's also a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you got nothing to lose. And if you're over here thinking, that price still isn't good enough, well, I got some news for you, buddy. All you have to do is click the link in my description or just go to expressvpn.com/KurtisTown to find out how to get 3 months free. Yeah, 3 months free. 3 months, more like free months. All right, thanks again to ExpressVPN. Bars. Thank you for sponsoring today's video and for keeping the citizens of Kurtistown safe.
All right.
If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. Let me know if you want a part 2, even though I pretty much made all the points I wanted to make. But if you want to see more of this topic, let me know in the comments. And yeah, just let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you your thoughts on this whole topic in general. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button because I make a video every single week and they're so much fun. And you get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single video. So press the subscribe button and join Kurtis Town today. Also, you can check the description for my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter. You can find links to my weekly podcast called Very Really Good. You can listen to it for free on Spotify and iTunes, and there's also a Patreon for that podcast where you can hear the episodes a week early, and there's also a bonus monthly video episode. You can also find the link to my merch, Kurtis Town merch. It's the best, dude. It's so soft. It's the best. So you gotta get it. Other fun stuff like my Cameo, my P.O. Box are down in the description, so yeah, just check it out. All right, thank you so much for watching. I've been Kurtis Conner. I'll see you next week. There is currently a wife dangling from a cliff, so I'm gonna go save her. Goodbye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more from me, you can click right on the screen there, watch some other videos of mine. And there's also a subscribe button there, so don't forget to press that. Come on, what are you still doing here? Press one of those buttons. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. There's a ginger ale burp. Oh, actually stinks. Hey, what do you call someone who forgets to get tickets to come to my show? A goofball. Just a little preview of what you can expect at my shows. Except better, way better. So, come to my shows. There are very few tickets left. A lot of shows are sold out, but there are very few tickets left, and they got your name on them. So come grab them. Come see me do some stand-up. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, all right, see you there. Enjoy the video. Peace out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's so good to see you again, dude. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos, okay? So just press the button. Okay, before we get into this really quick, as I'm filming this, it is currently Thursday, January 23rd. I have 1,994,812 subscribers. So by the time this video comes out, I might have 2 million subscribers, which is insane. So thank you for 2 million subscribers. Literally all I've ever wanted to do is just make people laugh, and the fact that that's my job now, and there's so many amazing people watching my videos every week and coming to my shows, I seriously cannot thank you enough. This is literally a dream come true, so thank you. Okay, enough of the sappy stuff. What am I, a tree? No, I'm a man. I'm a human man. Folks, so today we're gonna be looking at a pair of TikTok pranksters slash DIYers slash product reviewers. They do a lot of different content, but the one through line through all of it is that every single video confuses the absolute shit out of me. Straight up, after watching all their TikToks, my head was bleeding. It was bleeding because I was scratching it so much. And that wasn't because of my lice, you know? The videos were so confusing, they were head scratchers. Even my lice were confused. I don't have lice. See, the account that we're looking at today is called We Wear Cute. I'm gonna be honest, up until about 10 minutes ago, I thought their name was We Are Cute, and they just spelled R wrong, cause I'm a dumbass. When I wrote the script for this video, I wrote a joke about their name being We Are Cute. So that's a little frustrating. The joke I was gonna make is their name sounds like if TikTok asked the both of them what they wanted their profile name to be, and they both wanted to say We Are Cute at the same time, but then one talked over them. All right, so what do you guys wanna call your TikTok account? We Are Cute. Perfect. We Are Cute it is. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I still filmed the joke, even though it doesn't make sense anymore. But going forward, I'm gonna call them We Are Cute. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Okay, I could try to describe the type of content they do, but I can't. So let's watch one.
You won't believe what my Starbucks sells. Hey, baristas! Can I get one holiday bagged air, please? Coming up. Got it.
So when I first watched this video, I was like, well, there's no way this is real. There's no way they actually yelled all those things and did that. But when I watched it a second time, I realized that I was right. They didn't actually do this. Obviously. Dude, she's walking into the Starbucks yelling at the top of her lungs, "Hey, baristas! Can I give me one holiday bagged air, please?" And no one even bats a fucking eye. No one even acknowledges her, dude. And when the employee says, coming up, it's just so obviously her voice saying it.
Coming up.
Even when you watch the first part of it, when they say, you won't believe what's at our Starbucks, it even looks like it's voiceover. So they just dubbed over the whole thing.
You won't believe what my Starbucks sells.
Do they expect people to think it's real? Or are they like parodying these types of videos? I don't get it, dude. Man, it would be wicked funny though if this actually was real. Like this is a real thing that happened. But like she goes into that Starbucks so often and just acts like a lunatic all the time that the baristas are just used to it. Here's your coffee, sir. That'll be $2.
Hey, baristas! Can I get one holiday bag to air, please?
What the fuck?
No,
who
sir,
is
you're
that?
fine. She's harmless.
Okay.
You know, she just kind of yells, and then we give her an empty bag.
It's really weird.
And she goes away. I don't know.
Coming up. Got it.
So yeah, there's an example of the type of content that they make on TikTok. Just truly one of a kind. That's all I can really say about it. And if you're thinking to yourself, these gals look kind of familiar. It's because they are. Okay, these are the girls who were in the first episode of the Bessie Picks Bay series that I did on my channel like last year. So I've already made a video about them basically. And I remember in that video when they mentioned like that they like made videos on social media.
So me and my sister are Instagrammers and influencers, and we make content for apps.
Never in a million years would I have guessed that these are the videos that they make. So aside from these weird like secret menu items videos they do, they also have this common thing where they make ramen. They just have videos where they make ramen in different ways. And they never make ramen the way you're intended to. Just like they never make videos the way you're intended to. It's just all wrong.
Ramen mac and cheese, it's a thing. Add milk, add flour, add your cheddar, mix it. It should look like this. Add your ramen and mix. Take your mini blowtorch and make it brown. And enjoy.
Grab your mini blowtorch and make it brown. Go on, go get it. Go get your mini blowtorch. Why aren't you go getting your mini blowtorch? You don't have a mini blowtorch? Oh, you fucking loser.
Saucy ramen? It's a thing. Add in your ramen. Quarter cup of tomato sauce. Boiling water halfway, a sprinkle of Parmesan, and wait.
It's a thing.
Okay, spaghetti.
Did you know that spaghetti exists?
Oh my god! Wow! Cotton candy ramen? It's a thing. Cook your ramen. Add 2 drops of your cotton candy flavor. Add your cotton candy color. It smells so good and looks even better. How to make a delicious carnival ramen treat at home.
I might fucking throw up all over my microphone, and it's gonna sound real nice. I also love the 2 drops of cotton candy flavor and pours the whole fucking bottle in. Their mom must be that girl in that one video who's like, I had 2 shots of vodka, and she pours like half the bottle.
2 shots of vodka?
Those got the same energy. Yo, this has like that video energy. Okay, I can't think about that anymore or else I'll yarp on cam. So let's watch one of their pranks. Their other content is weird, but you can't mess up a prank, you know? Setup, punchline. Ashton Kutcher.
Fake cola prank on my mom. This brown powder will make it look like cola, fizz like cola, but taste exactly like water. Time to tease her taste buds.
Where's the prank? Where is it? I was promised a prank. Okay, I want to see what happens when your mom goes to drink her cola, but it tastes like water. Hello? Show me a prank. I want the prank. And it's not just this one, okay? All of their prank videos are like this. They'll be like, silly prank
on my mom.
And then they won't even show them doing the prank. It'll show them getting ready for it, but it won't show the reaction.
Tomorrow is Ashley's school picture day. She likes having blue hair. Well, let's see how she likes having a blue mouth. Putting this in her lunch bag. She is gonna have a blue Monday.
Like where is the prank? Show us the prank, right? Unless... No. We were the ones getting pranked? Wow. The perfect prank. They did it. They pulled it off. Us. But if you're gonna show a prank video, show the reaction, dude. That's the best part. That's like if they did an episode of Extreme Makeover Home Edition, but then they just never showed the extremely made over home, right?
Yeah! Good job. That's what to say it with me. Bus driver! Move that bus!
To find out more about the products used on tonight's show, go to abc.com. Keyword home makeover.
How about that fake cola prank TikTok? I gotta give a quick shout out to Kadri on TikTok because they duetted this and it is my favorite TikTok ever.
Fake cola prank on my mom.
Dude, it's like she fucking short-circuited or glitched or something, dude. Fake cola prank on my mom. They do have this really weird style of talking in their TikToks though. You've probably noticed it. It's weird because I watched some of their YouTube videos and also in the Bestie Picks Bay episode they were in, like they talk normal.
Yeah, it's more of Jello than a drink.
All right, are you ready to pick my dream guy? Totally.
But whenever they film a TikTok, they go into this weird way of speaking where they like emphasize the wrong parts of words. It's so weird. It's just like, glitter prank on my mom. She's gonna kick me out of the house.
Wiener prank on my mom. This jumbo push pop might look like a push pop, but it's gonna taste so beefy. That's one meaty lolly. Mom! I just filled up my spitting llama hat, picking up my sister and giving her a little bit of spit. If you can't see it, here is a little spit hole. You like my hat? Gee, thanks.
Oh. Bro, I hope you don't have the fucking volume turned up too loud on this video right now, because if someone overheard you listening to that, yikes, dude. Hey, how's it going?
Spit. If you can't see it, here is a little spit hole.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, let's watch another one that's similar to the Starbucks one.
I just got the Taco Bell meal and I wonder what surprise will be inside.
Look what I got. I saw this on BuzzFeed and it's real. So beefy.
Dude, what's going on? Dude. God, like my brain doesn't know what to do when I watch these videos. Like they're so like all over the place. That camera angle too. Whoa. Oh my God. What did I get? I just don't understand why they talk like that, right? Do you think this is like how they actually talk? And the YouTube videos are just like them putting on a character, but in everyday life they talk like they're TikToks. Hey, what's up? What did you want to talk to me about? Well, I think you're great and all, but I think we should see other people. Wait, what are you saying? I'm sorry, I can't keep lying to you. This breaks my heart, and I'm sad. But I never want to see you again. Wow. I cannot believe you. And to think I was gonna take you out for a fancy steak dinner tonight.
So beefy!
We're gonna watch one more because, holy shit, this is like the crown jewel of their entire TikTok account.
This realistic rubber rock will really fool your friends. But can it fool our mom? Rock? More like squinching. Shh! Mom, look!
Why are you hitting her with a rock?
What the fuck?
Why are you hitting her with a rock?
Okay, so the premise of this prank is they want to fool their mom by using a movie rock, which is a rock that looks like a rock, but it's not real. It's not a real rock. It's a movie rock, you know, like Dwayne Johnson, the movie rock. But it doesn't even look like a rock. It looks like a bath bomb, dude. It looked like someone cut a pool noodle and sprinkled glitter on it. And then the next scene, the sister says rock.
More like squinching.
I don't know what that means, man. Do you think they write these before, or was that improv? Because if it was improv, it has to go in one of those compilations where it's like top 10 lines you didn't know were improvised in movies. That's got to get in some list somewhere, because that's genius. Man, I feel like these girls are like living on another plane of existence. Like their frequencies are like vibrating on different levels we can't even comprehend. They are ethereal. ageless, otherworldly beings, okay? They're not humans. They can't be. Okay, and then they shush us, and then the one sister gets mad at us, like we're the weird ones. And then the mom. What the fuck was that? Hey guys, could you explain that? Why are you hitting her with a rock? Dude, is your mom a fucking robot, bro? What the? Are you guys? That actually would explain so much if you guys were just all robots. It's the mom when she gave birth. Is a beautiful baby girl. It's either the mom is a robot or like a really heavy smoker and they have like one of those holes in their neck. And both are very possible, dude. Because if these two were my daughters, I'd be a fucking chain smoker, dude. I would smoke I'd be in the DJ group, chain smokers. I'd be the third one. Hey. Oh, dude. This girl said that her favorite band was the Chainsmokers in the Bessie Picks Bay episode.
So Ashley likes pop music. Her favorite group is the Chainsmokers.
Dude, full circle. I kicked my camera. Wow. How did I not realize that before? Oh my god, this goes all the way to the top, huh? Oh my god, okay, I need to stop. This video could be honestly 3 hours long. I'm not gonna do that to you guys though. Let me know if you want a part 2 to this video, leave a comment, because there's a lot of videos that I have on my phone that I would like to include in this video, but it would make it way too long. So yeah, let me know. Shout out to We Are Cute. I'm pretty sure they DM'd me after I made that Bessie Picks Bay video, and they were really nice, and they were really good sports about the whole thing, so shout out to them. It's working for them, dude. They're doing brand deals and shit. People seem to like it. They got an audience, so you know what? All the power to them. Man, I don't know about you guys, but after looking at all that ramen, I'm hungry. And nothing satisfies my appetite. Bye. Alright guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button, because one like actually equals one
meaty lolly.
Leave a comment. This is a subject that hits close to home for me. Or I guess it hits close to 2 separate homes for me. And going through a divorce as a family is hard enough as it is. There can be a lot of resentment between family members for a variety of reasons. But hey, at least you never have to argue with your estranged father publicly over the internet, right? Well, that is the case for most people, but unfortunately for writer and comedian Maddie Hart, that is exactly what happened. So a little bit of backstory, Maddie made a TikTok with this opening line.
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny.
Great topic of discussion, right? Trauma is traumatic inherently, but some of it can be hilarious also. For example, one time when I was a kid, my older sister held me down and sprayed Lysol on my open eczema wounds. Was that traumatic for me? A little bit. Was it hilarious? Not for me, but my sister was laughing while she was doing it, so I guess it was. Maddie's funny trauma is pretty unique though.
My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and then pursued amateur breakdancing, and he got really good.
Okay, so right off the bat, wow, that's hilarious. I think that's just objectively funny. I think we can all agree on that. Like, abandoning your family to pursue breakdancing is crazy, because like, you could do both, right? You can easily do both. You can have a family and also breakdance in your spare time. I'm sure that's possible. Like most people, before they have a kid, they're like, oh, am I gonna be a good parent? Is this like the right time to bring a child into this world? If you're a dad who's like, I just don't know if I'll have time for my breakdancing, don't have a kid, okay? Then again, you know, they always say starting a family, you know, being a parent is one of the most rewarding things you can do as a human being. But obviously those people have never tried spinning around on some cardboard in an alleyway. Back to the video, this breakdancing apparently wasn't just a hobby for the dad.
He like blew up. Like he became like a D-list celebrity status, like viral breakdancer. He became like the oldest actively competing breakdancer in the world. Then he got on Good Morning America and talk shows, and Washington Post wrote about him, and he went super viral, and he did all these interviews, and he danced with Paula Abdul. And here, I'll show you.
Let's see, take a look at this 60-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 60 years old. Amazing.
That's Ben Hart. He's competing at a break dancing competition in Philadelphia, and he may not have won, but I tell you what, he is winning over a lot of people on the internet.
Holy shit,
he really
dude.
is.
Yep, he's winning over a lot of.
I'll say it, dude. He is fucking up the dance floor, dude. I mean, he's fucking up fatherhood as well, but I gotta respect the moves, man. Also, I love in that YouTube video at the bottom left, it says breakdancing dad goes viral, because like, not really. The dad part of that implies a man like taking care of his children, you know? I would actually love a dance competition show about deadbeat dads. And they all fucking have dance-offs with each other, and they'd call it So You Think You Can Dad. Okay, let's keep watching the video.
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
Yeah, I mean, tough to pay for your sick daughter's medical bills when you're already fucking sick, you know what I mean?
Worst part, damn it, he's good. I didn't know I'd be able to move his body like that.
It could have been anything else, man. The fact that the dad chose breakdancing would send me over the edge. Like, honestly, I think a dad abandoning your family to, like, play professional Fortnite would be better than this. For some reason, though, the image of a breakdancing father is so funny to me, dude. Probably because dads are usually, like, dorky, right? They're not, like, fucking busting moves, right? I just can't get the image of a breakdancing father out of my head.
Dad, can you just please make me dinner? I'm starving. Just take care of me.
Okay, let's keep watching.
He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up, but he did give me this breakdancing merchandise. So that's
Sick.
him. He's on his head. Benihana is his b-boy name. You know, I'll get texts like this. Happy birthday, question mark.
Yo.
And then like links to his breakdancing videos.
Jesus. What a piece of shit, dude. Happy birthday with a question mark is crazy rude. Happy birthday? I don't know. I mean, on second thought, can you blame him for being a little lost? He's been spinning on his fucking head for years. I feel like that's definitely got to give you some brain damage. He probably doesn't even know what year it is. And also, dude, it's so wild to send links of your breakdancing to the kid that you abandoned for breakdancing, dude. Like, why the fuck would she want to watch that, you know? Like, does he think his daughter wanted him to do this? Like, abandon her for breakdancing?
Sweetie, I'm finally doing it. Doing what? I'm gonna pursue a career in breakdancing. But unfortunately, that means I have to leave you forever. What? Dad, no, you can't go. I need you. Mom needs you. I'm sorry, honey. You'll understand one day, but I must go. Dad, no, don't go. Please, Dad, no.
So just like her breakdancing dad, this video went viral. Oh, yeah. It got like 6 million views, and all the comments are saying how crazy this whole situation is. And with videos like this, it usually ends here. We all laugh, we talk about how crazy it is, we make our jokes, and then we move on. But not this time. Benihana, the breakdancing dad, was apparently receiving a bunch of hate comments from people who saw that video. So he decided to make a response video to his daughter's video and post it on Twitter. And I gotta say, right off the bat, before he says anything, I already have one pretty large criticism, and that is his button-up, all-over print Bitcoin shirt. Where the fuck do you even acquire one of those, dude? Where do you buy that? Did he pick that up at Dan Flash's?
They have this one shirt that costs $1,000 because the pattern's so wild.
And upon further research, I found out that Benihana, he represents Bitcoin in breakdancing competitions, dude. I don't even know if it's official either. I think he's just a ride or die Bitcoin fan, dude. And now that I think about it, it does make sense that the breakdancing dad would be a crypto bro, because just like him, cryptocurrency doesn't pay your medical bills. But right away, he's got some objections to some of the claims that were made against him by his daughter.
And frankly, I was pretty chagrined by what I heard, to say the least. However, I do need to correct a few statements in the video.
I also don't really know why he's talking like a cartoon villain.
First, I can see that as a 5-year-old, Maddie would see her dad as having abandoned the family. One day I was living there, the next day I wasn't. And that will look like abandonment to a child. But married couples do get divorced about half the time in America. And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois.
Okay, so I made the same point at the beginning of this video. A lot of marriages end in divorce, and it can be a confusing thing for children, I'll agree with that. But like, your kids wouldn't say you abandoned your family if you didn't abandon your family, dude. Why would you lie about that? Like, if your parents went through a divorce and you still have a good relationship with your dad, you know, he's actively trying to be in your life and always reaching out to you and stuff, then you would never use the word abandon. You would just use the word divorce. That must have been tough, dude. That divorce especially must have been really tricky. I can only imagine what it was like getting divorced by a fucking breakdancer.
Hey, sorry I have to do this, but my lawyers say it's a formality. I know, just give me the papers. Papers? What the fuck is happening? You just got served. Okay, that's not what they meant. You have to serve me papers. Why do you keep saying paper?
cryptocurrency is the future. He then goes on to say that Maddie was actually lying about the financial situation, and he says he was actually paying like a bunch of money in child support.
Now, about not paying medical bills. That's just not correct. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, got $2 million at the get-go. Plus, I was paying her $18,000 per month in child support and alimony.
And if that's true, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. I guess breakdancing really pays the bills.
In all, I paid out about $5 million to my ex-wife.
And then the dad drops another bomb on us, dude. He says that he didn't abandon the family for breakdancing.
I did not abandon the family for breakdancing.
Apparently he just had a regular job and just accidentally started breakdancing.
I have a career. I'm in the advertising business. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012.
Nobody accidentally starts breakdancing, dude. Like when I think of accident, I think of like, you know, you're clumsy, you knock stuff over, you fall over or something like that, right? Like did he just like trip on something and then immediately like start doing the worm? Oh my god, I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm not trying to do this at all. So after this video came out, Maddie made a response to it, pretty much disputing everything he said.
I know my dad posted like a 10-minute video or whatever being like, you know, my daughter's lying, we have a great relationship, I have a great relationship with all my kids. That's just objectively not true. Like guys, we're all freaking out about this in my family group chat right now. We're being like, he's so unhinged and delusional.
And the contradictions continue.
We don't know if he actually believes his own narrative or if he's lying on purpose, but he's just like a weird guy. Yeah, he said he lived down the street from us.
And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois.
That's not true. Or like if he did, it was only for a few months maybe, but actually for most of my childhood, he lived in Florida with his new wife. Like basically like he left us, immediately married another woman. We didn't hear from him for years.
I saw the kids all the time.
He truly had no hand in raising us at all. We don't speak with any sort of regularity. He doesn't know when my birthday is.
I saw the kids all the time.
But I do know that several times I've asked him for financial help with medical expenses, like especially like in college, and he wouldn't help me.
Now, about not paying medical bills, that's just not correct.
That's what I was referring to in my video when I was like, he wouldn't pay some of my medical bills.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know the truth. I am at liberty to believe her, the person who went through this, because I'm not gonna trust a guy wearing a Bitcoin shirt. And also the top response to Benihana's video is "You are awesome" from none other than Elon Musk. Dude, automatic L. If I posted anything and Elon Musk responded to it agreeing with me, oh my god, that's how you know you're on the wrong side of history, dude. It's also really funny for famously deadbeat dad Elon Musk, whose own daughter changed her last name so she would never be associated with him, is applauding another deadbeat dad. And on top of that, most of the people like hyping this dude up are dudes who have been in similar situations. This guy Douglas Carr said, "I've been trashed on social by my daughter. You've set an example I will strive to follow in the future." Praying emoji. Dude, in the future? So you know your daughter is gonna do it again? Hey, here's how to stop that. I think the best way to ensure your daughter won't badmouth you on social media is to be a better father. But no, this guy's gonna do just exactly what Benihana did instead. If my daughter ever trashes me on social media again, I will simply spin on my head. But guys, I'm sorry I did this, but I didn't even show you the end of Benihana's response. 20 seconds after he says he didn't abandon his family in the name of breakdancing.
I did not abandon the family for breakdancing.
20 seconds after saying that, he does this.
Now, some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'll give it a try.
Okay, Maddie, let's see how the old man does. The main point is that it's never too late to start breakdancing.
Oh, dude, the Bitcoin flag in the back is taking me out, dude. What are you doing, bro?
So there's really no excuse for anyone not to be breakdancing.
All your daughter wanted you to do was step up and be a good father, but all you did was step up to the streets. If I ever saw a video of my dad breakdancing in a Bitcoin shirt, I would never recover. I would need the help of every therapist in the world, I think. How do you just go on living a normal life after seeing that, dude? Also to be like, I never abandoned you for breakdancing. Now check this out. He then finishes his video by reading some funny comments that he saw on his daughter's TikTok.
My mom abandoned me as a kid to join a Renaissance fair across the country.
Oh wait, no, never mind, sorry. He actually ends it with a separate clip of him breakdancing. And like several people have pointed out already, going on Twitter to defend yourself, saying you're not a deadbeat dad, while encouraging your Getting your Twitter friends? Oh my god. But going on Twitter to say you aren't a deadbeat dad to convince your fucking Twitter crypto bros to go and dunk on your daughter, that's probably the most deadbeat thing a dad could do. I'm not a deadbeat dad, my daughter's lying for attention. Absolutely wild series of events, dude. And I'm not gonna sit here and claim to know the inner workings and details of a family that I do not know personally, but I just had to talk about this because I think that a dad bailing on their family for breakdancing is objectively hilarious. I think there is a bright side to this though. Some dads leave and you never get the real reason for why they left. But in this case, at least there's closure, right? At least there's finality. At least you know why your dad left, and it's breakdancing. You never have to lie awake at night wondering why your dad left. You just have to lie awake at night wondering where your dad got that shirt. Where the fuck did he buy that? I think the only way to settle this whole ordeal is with a dance-off. If the daughter wins, Benihana has to burn that shirt. And if the dad wins, he has to burn that shirt. And no matter what the outcome, that has to go. Okay, some more stuff happened. I thought that was the end of the breakdancing dad saga, but I guess not. So first off, Benihana quote tweeted Elon's response from before. Wow, Elon just commented on my post. Love you, Elon. Thank you for saving free speech and civilization. I don't think he did either of those things. Thank you for saving free speech. I love free speech, except when my fucking daughter does it. Also, Benihana posted another video to his Twitter. It's a half-hour-long response to his daughter's response to his response to her original video. And he goes on to say that it's impossible for him to be a bad father because he has a bunch of home videos of him hanging out with his daughter.
Okay, so let's roll tape to see what childhood was actually like for my kids.
He then goes on to just post a bunch of childhood home videos.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
In this video, he denounces the people who are harassing his daughter. He tells them to stop, which is good.
I don't want anyone attacking or bullying Maddie.
And then he says that he suggested to fly out to LA to visit his daughter so they could collab.
I also suggested to her that after my response video, I could fly out to Los Angeles. We could then do a collaboration video, sitting down together and hash out these issues. People would love that, I said.
But like, my man, how do you not see that suggesting a collab before suggesting just a regular private conversation with your daughter to go through the problems you guys are clearly having within your relationship? How do you not see that that is a red flag in itself and pretty telling about your character? I really want to fix this relationship, but only if Elon Musk can see it. And the rest of the video, he pulls up like a bunch of receipts and he scrolls to show all the texts between them and stuff. And he claims that he's been helping her out financially, even like up until recently during the writer's strike that just took place.
So I agreed to pay her $250 per week while the writer's strike was still going on.
And you know what? He almost had me for a second. He almost had me on his side for a second. But then out of nowhere, he kind of went into this weird rant about how men shouldn't get married.
And when you think about it, it really makes no financial sense anymore for males to get married.
And then he says that his daughters were brainwashed by their mother, and that's why they feel that way towards him. There can't be any other reason. Girls can't form opinions and thoughts of their own. Women are evil.
Yes, Maddie was brainwashed against her dad by her mom for 19 years, that's true. In a divorce situation, the mother is the one who really ends up raising the kids. It's then the dad's job to provide the money. Meanwhile, the mom, the ex-wife, is with the kids almost the entire time, dumping all over the dad.
And if you think that was bad, just wait.
But now there's this other element. The kids are also being brainwashed into leftist woke insanity by the schools, starting in kindergarten, all the way through college and grad school. Girls in school are taught to hate men, to see themselves as victims of the so-called patriarchy. And they're taught that there are many genders. And why not consider changing your gender? The schools should be teaching reading, writing, math, science, and marketable skills.
They are. They absolutely are. How fucking Twitter pilled do you have to be to genuinely think that kids have, like, gender homework? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I've got woke math later. I forgot to do my estrogen homework. Fuck are you talking about, dude? This guy's so lost. To unironically be like, from a young age, girls are forced to believe in the so-called patriarchy. And literally right before saying that, he was complaining about how in divorces, it's usually the mothers who get full custody and the fathers are the ones stuck just paying for stuff. And it's like, dude, why do you think it works that way, dude? Why do you think it's been that way forever? Drumroll, please. The patriarchy, you dumbass. It's right, like he's so close to getting it, dude. This is like that Eric Andre meme. So then, in his video responding to his daughter about him being a weirdo, he goes on to complain about gender ideology and how the woke virus is infecting the school system.
There is almost nothing of value being taught in the schools. It's all political indoctrination into woke ideology.
Yeah, man. You aren't weird at all. But it gets even worse.
Don't send your kids to college or even to school at all. The schools are pure poison. Homeschool your kids instead. Then instead of wasting $350,000 sending your kids to Harvard or some elite college, just have your kids learn a marketable skill for free or almost free online.
That is such dog shit advice. They don't teach you anything of value in school. So just homeschool your kids, where you can teach them how to breakdance all day long. That is such a bad... Don't homeschool your kids, okay? Stop it. You know what happens when you homeschool someone? That shirt happens. If you show up to a public school wearing a button-up Bitcoin shirt, dude, you are getting bullied so hard, and that shirt's going to be in the garbage by lunchtime. So I think the public school system is good for at least one thing. And after he posted this video, Candace Owens quote tweeted it and said, "I honestly hope the relationship gets amended, but this happening publicly will foster a much needed societal discussion about divorce, male treatment, and woke society. The lefty daughter was brainwashed against her dad, that he privately asked her to take down the video and she refused despite using his real name and therefore causing real-world harm to him with her lies is reason enough for him to publicly respond." And then his good buddy Elon responded to this video too and said, "Most people don't realize how much the woke virus is poisoning the minds of their kids. Better to take them out of school than allow Soviet-level indoctrination to take place." Dude. Reading this shit is making my head spin. And not the breakdancing way, dude. God, everyone's such a fucking dork, man. And fucking Benihana quote tweeted it and said, "Thank you, Elon. I love you." And then again, thank you most of all for saving free speech and defending civilization. I said I love you, dude. I bet he never forgets Elon's birthday. But as insane as that video was, I gotta give him a few points because he didn't end this video with just a fucking random clip of him breakdancing. Just kidding. So in conclusion, I hope, in my opinion, anything that he said throughout his videos that could have been used to show that he was a good person kind of went out the door after going into that weird misogynistic, transphobic, stupid fucking rant for no reason. So Benihana, how about you stop the break dancing, you take a break from dancing, remove Elon's dick and balls and butthole out of your mouth, and then maybe you'll be able to communicate better.
And that's really all I have to say.
So I don't know how to end the video now. Alright, that's it. I want to just goof around, sort of silly style on this, because I thought it was really funny. Don't send the daughter or the dad any hate or weird comments. I never want that to happen, so just fucking don't do that, please. That is not cool. That's not very b-boy to do that. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little silly video, press a like button, because believe it or not, one like equals one spin I will do on my head. Oh yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if you want more silly, quick little videos like this, because this was goofy. This was fun. Press the subscribe button if you haven't already. Come on, do it. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world. And I'm the mayor of Kurtistown, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. You can check the description for the new merch. Go grab it. Also my podcast down there, my Instagram, all that fun stuff. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately I have to go. I have to go buy some Ethereum pants. Bye.
What I prefer to be talking about is Bitcoin, and why Bitcoin is really the only hope for freedom survival.
Hey guys, before we start the video, I just want to let you guys know, we got some shows coming up. Sorry I'm being so annoying, but I want the #1 spot. Also to San Francisco, the first show sold out. Second show is now sold out, so we're adding a third show.
Wow.
So grab your tickets. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, all the info is in the description. Okay, enjoy the video. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's so good to see you again, dude. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos. So press the subscribe button for an extra greeting, please and thank you. Folks, we got a weird one today. I'm sure you looked at the title of this video and thought to yourself, well, there's no way that's a real thing. But unfortunately, it is. It is very real. It is a real thing that is happening. And it's scary. All right, so conventions, right? They're fun and cool, right? Which sounded so old there, holy shit. They're nifty and neat. But they're fun, you know? There's so many of them. There's like Comic-Con, there's VidCon, MagCon, TanaCon. That was pretty cool. I guess it wasn't cool, it was hot.
Hour 4 of no shade, hot fucking sun.
Maybe one day I'll do Kurtis Con. Yes! Yes! But there's a convention for everything, man. No matter what you're into, there's a convention for it. Dude, I googled vacuum convention and something came up for the vacuum cleaner collectors convention. There it is right there. There's something for everybody and that's great. The interesting thing about conventions is like anyone can just have one. Anyone can just start one. Like if you advertise it enough and you find the right group of people, like people are gonna show up. And that's cool, man. That's pretty crazy. Like I could start a bean convention. I could do the 2020 bean convention, and people will probably show up. Does that actually exist? I'm gonna search bean convention, see what comes up. The U.S. Dry Bean Convention. Oh, you're going to the dry bean convention? Bruh. Catch me at the wet bean convention. Loser, hold this L, bruh. The dry bean versus the wet bean. They got beef. Or beans, they got beef and beans. And that's great, dude. You can just start a convention for anything, and that's amazing, right? You could find the people who enjoy the same thing as you do. But on the other side of that, sometimes large groups of people will share opinions and viewpoints that aren't very good, and they'll still meet up and do conventions and everything, right? Like, for example, the Flat Earth Society, right? They had that whole Flat Earth convention. That's like a prime example of a community on the internet who all share the same idea. They organize this thing and they all shared this idea, even though it's wrong. The whole thing is wrong. So today we're going to be looking at a convention that is taking place this summer. That kind of falls in the same realm as the Flat Earth convention. Pretty similar. Actually, no, I think this convention is worse, probably. Actually, no, not probably, it's worse. So the convention we're going to be talking about today is called the 22 Convention, which is a convention for women by men. Yeah. So I actually found out about this convention from my old boss. He texted me like 2 weeks ago and told me that I should make a video about this, which was nice. I appreciate that, you know, even after I quit, still telling me what to do. No, I'm kidding, he's great. But no, so I did some research on it and dude, it is bonkers, my guy. So this convention is put on by a company called 21 Studios. What's 9 plus 10 Studios?
21 Studios.
And they have this whole convention every year called the 21 Convention, where it's just teaching men how to be better, right? And on paper, that sounds great, right? That sounds like a great idea. But when it actually happens, when you see it, it's basically just a bunch of misogynistic dudes teaching other dudes how to treat women like shit. For example, let's watch this quick video from their YouTube channel.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the pink pussy hats, right?
Okay, right off the bat. Huh? No matter what you say next, you're gonna sound insane. Okay, let's proceed.
If I got together my buddies, instead of putting on a pink hat, I put on a white hat, and had a big fucking sign that said the future is white, heads would explode. Heads would explode.
Bruh.
But you change the color hat to pink and you change white to female. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, you're so fucking brave, so courageous.
Are you fucking... Dude.
That's disgusting. That's fucking supremacism right out in the open.
Yo.
That's sick shit, man. Sicker than this.
How dumb is this dude? Holy shit. I can make a whole fucking video about just what he said. I'm not going to. It's pretty easy to explain. White guys aren't marginalized at all, right? Like, this dude just compared the KKK, white supremacy, to girls being like, hey, can you guys treat us like human beings, please? Bro, holy shit, that's insane. So yeah, these are the people who are putting on an event to make women better.
Yeah, you're real fucking nasty. You're disgusting.
A bad group of people to be putting on that convention, dude. I'll tell you that for free. That's like if a fucking country boy put on a city boy convention, right? It's way less harmful, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? City boys, more like shitty boys. All right, fellas, today we're gonna learn how to flirt with our sisters. But first, what are we gonna do? Pack a lip, motherfucker. That's right, pack a lip, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'd go to that for sure. Also, another thing, they hire pickup artists to like do speeches and like give keynotes. You want to be taken seriously, dude. Don't employ pickup artists. Also, who the fuck called them that? Who called them pickup artists, right? That they're not doing art at all. That's not artistic whatsoever. Yeah, I actually go to pickup art school. So it's whatever. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get my eligible bachelor's degree. Fuck. So they've been putting on this 21 convention for a few years now, but I guess this year they decided to do a separate convention for women for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I'm really curious as to how that pitch meeting went. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming to this meeting today. We have something very important to discuss. So we want to do another convention for women, okay? And we just don't know who should speak at this convention. So I'm open to suggestions, okay? What if we just hired a bunch of women who are like educated and they know what it's like to like be a woman, the struggles and hardships that they face. You know, so then we know like we're giving off the right information. And then everybody can leave the convention happy and, you know, learning something about themselves. Oh man! Oh yeah, you got me. That's a pretty good one. You got me for this. Yeah, dude. Oh wow! Oh man! Oh man! I cracked myself up. I don't know how I do Why would they have sex with us? Let's take a look at their website and learn more about it, shall we? So, the world's ultimate event for women, the 22 convention. You'll learn everything about being a woman, from guy with hair and guy with no hair. Okay, make women great again. SM, super misogynistic, got it, we know. Okay, so let's start reading about this convention. Women today are being taught to act more like men. Where has that led us? Skyrocketing rates of broken families, a documented decline in female happiness since the 1970s, and the social and dating dysfunction, and America at the #1 spot in the world for single motherhood. No longer will you have to give in to toxic bullying feminist dogma and go against your ancient biological nature as a woman. The men have arrived to help. Oh. So I think what they mean by that is that women are finally being put in like positions of power and and they're allowed to like do what they want and like dress how they want, like men have been able to for ever. And I guess that upsets them for some reason. They must see that and just be like, wait, hold on, you can't do that. You guys stay home, make me hot dogs. You can't go and chase your own goals and aspirations. You bitch. You aspirational bitch. You girl, you cookie cook. Me guy, I worky work. Okay, so then they talk about how women are too focused on, you know, this stupid pointless shit like their job and their hobbies and their friends and their personal happiness and well-being, when they should just be focused on pushing out little babies, little crying tiny humans, right? Oh, because that's all they're good for, I guess. Man, I'm learning so much. Then they do this paragraph about how body positivity is a lie, and then they just body shame women. Man, they're really fucking ticking all the boxes on the fucking asshole checklist, right? They're killing it, dude. They're gonna get a fucking perfect score on their SATs. The sexist and terrible. Great job. The truth is that both positive masculinity and femininity have been under relentless attack for decades. Both have taken catastrophic social, cultural, personal, and philosophic damage for tens of millions of people. The result is a depolarized mess where men act like women act like men, everyone's confused, and nothing works anymore.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, that whole like women acting like men and vice versa, that's fucking so gross to read out loud. Holy moly. Bro, like I feel like these guys are from like the year 1860 and they got in a time machine that brought them to like the Ghostbusters remake premiere, and then they went and made this website. They were just like, fuck, I don't even know what the original Ghostbusters is because we're from the 1800s, but it's not supposed to be girls. Girls can't bust ghosts. How the 22 convention will make you the greatest you ever. Raise your femininity by 500%. Hey man, fucking pardon? Can you show your work on that one, please? I would love to see how you arrived at that number. I feel like if you raise any aspect of yourself by 500%, I think that's dangerous. If I raise my masculinity by 500%, I think I'd die. Well, it would at least fuck me up forever, right? I'd become some sort of like vampire or some shit, but like a real manly version, a manpire. Instead of blood, I'd be like sucking out craft beer. I'd have to just find my next source of craft beer. And instead of like garlic, like keeping me away from places, it'd be my nagging wife, right? Or on the other hand, maybe increasing it will be like turn you into some sort of like superhero, right? Come on down to the convention and you'll raise your femininity levels by 500%. You'll become the most woman in the world. You'll become woman girl, and you'll rule the world from the kitchen to the bedroom, dating to relationships, marriage, family, and beyond. Okay, let's keep reading. Get pregnant and have unlimited babies. Dude, who's picking these titles, right?
They'll raise their femininity by 500%, have unlimited babies. They'll be unstoppable.
You're unhinged. Whoever wrote that, you're unhinged. Bro, I can't believe that. Unlimited babies, dude. That's woman girl's superpower. It's just spawning babies. Okay, so if you make it past all that, somehow, you get to see the speakers who know all about women, and then we get to see the ad for the 21 convention. They put a nice warning on their poster, which is really nice. Warning, your man will walk out a certified badass. 100% leading your family and relationship forever. I don't know if misogynist is synonymous with badass. I know a really quick fix for this warning to make it like actually make sense. You just take the bad out of it, and then it's just, your man will walk out a certified ass. I don't know about you guys, but this sounds pretty awesome to me. So let's see how much tickets are. $1,000. Dude, the Vacuum Cleaner Collectors Club convention is only $30. And it's probably the most spotless convention center floor in the world. You drop anything on the ground, you're fucking set, dude. So many vacuums. But dude, $1,000, dude. A G. G's. Not G's, just one G, but G's, you know? Oh, okay, well I guess it was $2,000. And then they put a little line through it. So it's actually a pretty good, I guess it's a good deal now. Okay, I'll buy it. Dude, there's something so gross and entitled about this whole thing. And when I was doing research on this, I watched way too many of these videos. But one I saw made me cringe like so hard, dude. So let's watch that one.
I think we need a positive counter movement. We need something positive for women. Destroying feminism is the key to doing that. But in the meantime, we need something along with it as well. We need to make women great again.
Oh God, man. Like you could tell like he was so excited to grab that fucking red hat and put it on. He thought he was so sick. Oh my God.
You love me. You really love me.
You could tell he like put his hand on the hat like as soon as he started saying the sentence. He's like, dude, this is gonna be huge. This is what the president said. Nah, I changed one of the words. The whole like make women great again thing that they're saying, it's the same as the fucking president did, right? Like when he was like make America great again, he was talking about like, oh, back in the day, everyone was openly racist and they would beat the shit out of people and it was fine. We should do that again. And this is like make women great again. They're saying it like back in the day, women used to just like not really do anything and just stay at home and make food for me when I come home and just kind of be robots with no emotions. Can't we just do that again? Like, dude, what the fuck, man? That's so gross. Look, I'm all for dudes bettering themselves, right? But you can do that without putting women down, right? And like sticking to these gender roles that don't even fucking matter at all. Like, who gives a fuck if women aren't having as many babies, right? Who cares, man? I'd like to think that they're just really ill-informed about everything, and they must be, because there's no way any logical person would sit down and like even just think about feminism for more than 5 seconds and be like, oh, okay, it's the Ku Klux Klan, basically. Dude, there's no fucking way. That's insane. And I don't have to explain what feminism is to my audience because they're not dumb, but I'm really just going over this for the people who are running this convention because I feel like they're gonna watch this video because whenever someone makes something about their convention, they post about it and they're like,
this feminist snowflake.
The thing about feminism is that you're just advocating for equal rights. And that should be great. We should all be hyped on that. And I'm sure people are gonna comment, well, if we have equal rights and I should be allowed to hit a girl, right? And if you think that, just pick up a phone book and just call a therapist, just any therapist, make an appointment. Because if your first thought is, oh, I'm allowed to hit women now, you got a problem, dude. If a girl wants to stay home all day, just cook, raise her kid, just be a stay-at-home mom, fucking cool, man. That's rad. That makes them happy, then that's great. But you're allowed to not want that, and that's fine, right? You should just accept that everybody's different. But they obviously can't because they all look the fucking same, dude. They all look exactly the same. They all looked at Dan Bilzerian once and they were like, oh, okay, that's me now forever. Thank you. Bye. I would love to go to this thing and see what it's actually like, but 1, I'm not a woman, and 2, I don't want to give them $1,000. But to the people at 21 Studios, you're probably watching, I just want to let y'all know, this ain't it, Chief. So I got some more suggestions for you, okay? Here are some other conventions you can do that are in the similar fashion of the 22 convention, where you just hire speakers that know fucking nothing about what they're talking about. The Deodorant Convention, hosted by middle school kids named Zach. Or the Hair Care Convention, with speakers like Mr. Clean and Jason Statham. Or you could do a music marketing convention, and the main speakers are U2 and Justin Bieber. Or, I don't know, you could do an unfunny and not cool convention, and I'll host it, okay? I'll be the main host. Because I don't know what the fuck that's like. But yeah, I don't know. If you're a subscriber of mine, I'm pretty much preaching to the choir, but I wanted to make this video to hopefully change the mind or start inspiring someone to think differently if they do agree with this whole thing. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. Fuck, that was heavy, dude. I'm just ready to fucking chill, dude. Put my legs up and relax. Maybe listen to a nice audiobook or something. That's right. It's time we hear a word from today's sponsor, Audible. Take it away, striped shirtus. Guys, it's the new year. It's 2020, dude. You know, we gotta set new goals, new resolutions, and you know, we gotta feel better about ourselves, okay? This is the year. And no matter what your resolution is this year, you'll find the perfect audiobook on Audible to motivate and inspire you. And to help motivate you, Audible is issuing a challenge to current and new members. Finish 3 books by March 3rd, and you'll get a $20 Amazon credit. Wow. It's that simple, dude. Finish 3 by 3, and you get $20 on Amazon. Dude, that's so simple, dude. And you don't gotta enter anything, you don't have to worry about it. Audible will track your progress for you. So Audible members can choose 3 titles every month. 1 audiobook and 2 exclusive Audible originals you can't hear anywhere else. And if this sounds interesting to you, which I don't know why it wouldn't, you can start listening with a 30-day Audible trial. Choose 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals absolutely free. Just visit audible.com/CurtisTown or text Curtistown to 500-500. Like you guys, I'm very busy all the time, either scripting, or filming, editing, recording a podcast. I'm very, very busy all the time, and I honestly don't have time to just like sit down and read a book. So this is perfect for me, and I'm sure it's gonna be perfect for a lot of you as well. Another cool thing is like if you're not liking the audiobook that you're listening to, it's very easy to exchange. You'll also keep your library of audiobooks forever, even if you cancel your membership. Again, if you want to participate in this 3-3-3 challenge and also get a 30-day free Audible trial, just head to audible.com/CurtisTown or text Curtistown to 500-500. All right, that's it. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Audible. Awesome, that was great. All right, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please press the like button, because 1 like equals 1% of my masculinity raised. So, let's see how fucking tough I can get, dude. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this whole thing. Again, I haven't really seen anyone talk about this, and your comments always make me laugh very hard, and I appreciate them. So, and I'm sure you guys are gonna have some bangers for this topic, and I'm excited. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already. So I make a video every single week, and as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued member of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. And you get an extra greeting, so there's no reason not to. If you want to see the other things I do, you can check the description. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, check out my weekly podcast called Very Really Good. It's a lot of fun. Come see my stand-up shows. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I know a lot of them are sold out, but still got some tickies left, so grab them. Merch as well, so yeah, all that good shit is in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching. I've been Kurtis Conner. I'll see you next week. I gotta go though, sorry, I'm in a rush. I got an unlimited amount of babies kind of running around in my house, and I gotta go wrangle them up. The fuck? Okay, see ya. Eyes are watering. Drank too much gingy pop. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's very good to see you again. Do you see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single video. So press the subscribe button
for an extra greeting.
Folks, really quick, I want to give a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Before we get into today's video, I want to say really quick thank you to everyone who's given me positive feedback on my new Yee Yee tattoo. For those of you who don't know, I tweeted 10,000 retweets and I'll get a Yee Yee tattoo. Didn't think it would happen. I got 10,000 in like the first night. So yep, that's the thing, and now it's on me forever. There it is. So great. So thanks for all the kind words and everything. Love that. Thank you so much. I'm a real country boy now. Graduated from YYU. Yee Yee, buddy. Speaking of country boys, remember the country boys and country girls of TikTok videos that I made? Well, I'm making another TikTok video. How's that for a segue? Dude, am I on a chair or on a segue right now? I literally can't tell, dude, because that segue was so a boss. I also just said boss, and I hate that. I'll tell you what's not boss, saying boss. So I wanted to do another TikTok video, so I reluctantly opened the app, and I scrolled through it, and what do you know?
Dad, I did it. I'm back from school. Awesome, buddy. How was your day? It was a war zone. Uh-oh. Teachers were yelling, students were yelling, and then there was me, sitting in the corner chomping on my goldfish. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you stayed out of trouble. Actually, it turns out the goldfish was the class pet, so I am in a lot of trouble.
Still garbage. Amidst all this cringy content, I found the Cringe King. He wears the cringe crown, he lives in Cringe Castle. All the other cringy TikTokers are they're the cringe peasants, and they're like, "Oh, your majesty, what shall we do?" You've probably seen his videos before. I'm gonna show you his most popular one that people have, roasted and stuff. Let's play it. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie, pie, pie. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry, I'm Dad. Why did you name me this way? Why? LOL. So this guy goes by the name Jill. Jilmer Crows, Jill Crows, Cheryl Crow. So this guy Jill and his brother, I wish his name was Jack. So Jack and Jill, the TikTok stars. So Jill and his brother Jaden, not Jack for some bullshit reason. We're gonna take a look at Jill and Jaden's content, see what they're doing wrong, see how we can fix it, And I think their content highlights the overall, like, bigger issue with TikTok as a whole, but we'll get into that later. So without further ado, let's get into some bullshit. Also, I don't want to get claimed by UMG like I did in my country videos, because, you know, I need to eat and stuff. So every copyrighted song that plays in these guys' TikToks, I will be recording a cover so I don't get claimed. So,
all right, take that, UMG.
Ugly man guys. That's what it stands for. All right, let's go.
This classic premise, dude.
You know when your phone's on 1% and you're like, fuck, I have to plug it in before it runs out of battery, or else I'll have to turn it back on. Dude, how relatable, dude. Thanks, man. I don't get it. So his phone was about to die, so he's like, oh shit, my phone's about to die. I better run to the outlet and plug it in. And he makes it just in time. Whoosh, thank God. Didn't see that one coming. And then his brother is like dead, I'm guessing? But his phone is also dead. So Jaden does what any good brother would do. Instead of using his charging phone to call 911, he charges his dead brother's phone because, you know, that's what brothers do. Brotherly love. And then as soon as he plugs in his dead brother's dead phone and it comes back to life, he comes back to... Dude, maybe it's like a commentary on like how like we're like attached to our phones and shit. Dude, that's deep. Phone bad, but good, you know? I'm gonna see if I can reference all my other videos in this one video. So this highlights their content very well. A lot of over-the-top faces, really generic premises, and not really anything that creative at all. You know, it's just like, my phone died? Charge it! Oh, no, you're dead.
Are you saying you like me or not?
I'm saying I like you.
Well, then I'm saying I like you.
Fine.
Fine.
Then I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
One condition.
What?
I get to be the boyfriend.
Woo! Now that's some fucking top-notch comedy, dude. The fucking drums at the end. Wow, dude. I mean, I don't know what that's from. What is that from? So this is from Drake and Josh, apparently, and he's just, you know, lip-syncing a little clip from a show with his fucking onion haircut. Like, this is another issue I have. Like, I thought lip-syncing was just for music, because sometimes musicians do that. Like, you know, the Ashley Simpson thing that happened, you know, lip-syncing is a thing that happens all the time, probably. Lip-syncing music that makes sense in a way. But, dude, lip-syncing just a fucking, like, TV show? Man, wow, that's so weird. Super weird. It's Drake and Josh, but there's some, like, talented writers and stuff in the world that are, like, they work so hard on making great scripts, and then actors, you know, they work hard at, like, delivering these lines and everything, and then there's, you know, directors and editors, and so much work goes into, like, just one piece of original content, and then for some guy to just be like,
I get to be the boyfriend.
It's such a big fuck you to, like, anyone who, like, works in the entertainment industry who, like, actually gives a shit at what they do. I don't know. Very strange. I don't like it at all, Jill. All right? Why don't you go fetch a pail of water with your brother? 245,000 likes. Of the brother in the background. Like, the brother wasn't tagged in the background for one shot of him spinning like a ballerina. Hey, little bro, I'm doing this really fucking weird TikTok. Do you want to, like, be in the background and spin like a ballerina while I do it? Oh my God, I thought you'd never ask. Here we go. Was that good? Okay, this next video, I hate it so much. Hate it. It really highlights one of the main issues I have with this dude. He captioned it two sides of me is what he meant, I guess. Ha 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 hi. Blah 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 ha ha. Ha 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 hi. Blah 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 I got fucking two sides, dude. I'll make faces, but I'm also the hottest fucking guy you've ever seen. I can make silly faces, but I can also squint at the camera. Who else could do that? Only the two sides of me can do that. Dude, how funny it would be if it was like two sides of me, and it was just him like, ha 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 hi. Blah, 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 ha, ha. Front side and the back side. If that was the video, oh my god, I'd still be laughing forever. But that wasn't. Like, I feel like you gotta pick one. You can't be like a comedian person, like funny, wacky dude on the internet, but also just a boy or whatever. Like, that'd be like if John Mulaney was just like, hey guys, I'm a hot guy now. It's just weird, right? Okay. Hey, what the fuck was that, man? Hey Jill, real quick.
What the fuck?
Oh, weirdest way to start any fucking video, dude. Looks like you're getting a fucking blowjob, man. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? Why did he start the video like that? Like, why these over-exaggerated, like, movements and facial expressions for a fucking dumb handshake with your little brother? That's so weird. I hated that so much. I love how the little brother acts like, oh, wait, what the... Oh, the camera's on? Okay, yeah, let's do the handshake, dude. That's such a surprising thing you just did. It's not like you didn't just tell me we were gonna do this. Well, I'm your little brother.
My name's Jack.
God, everything about that video I hated. If this video was personified and it like came up to me and was like, hey Curtis, I'm that video that you hate a lot. Nice to meet you. I'd just have to like square up with it. I'd have no other option. I'm not gonna lie. This is me if that video was a person. Ah. How is he doing that? Stop, Jill! I don't know how he did that. Because the music was so serious and scary, it couldn't have just been him rotating his phone. The music's way too serious for that. He must have rotated the earth around him to make it look like he was rotating the phone, dude.
Jill's out of control.
Watch me fucking get it. You'll see, eh? You'll see. Playing tennis on the Wii. The more I watch these, the more I think that I'm just a fucking piece of shit. Because, like, is this normal? Is this fine? For people to just be like, hey bro, hey little bro, you want to dance in front of a camera to a weird song? Oh yeah, you can wear your fedora. That's fine. Oh, I encourage it. Okay, hold on, let's just set up the phone here. Yeah, we're brothers. We're two dancing brothers. Is that normal? Is it? I don't think it is. Maybe for Jack and Jill, but can't spell brother without broth. And, you know, that was super bad. Should I delete my channel? Should I do it? Should I fucking do it? That was the worst joke I've ever fucking made. Or maybe the best.
That's what you slipped in. That's what was on your shoe. And that explains the abrasion on your palm. Let me run that back for you.
Okay, look, I'll give him this. That wasn't that bad of a Jim Carrey impression, but the thing about Jim Carrey is that he is so funny because his facial expressions and his acting, it's at the perfect level. Like, he does it, like, so well. Any more of it, any more of the, like, facial expressions, any less, it'd be not funny, it'd be weird. And just like Jim Carrey, he'd just be a weird guy. But Jim Carrey's like such a funny fucking guy because he just knows the exact level to do every role that he's in. Like, Jill's content is like an alien like came to Earth, watched like 5 Jim Carrey movies and was like, okay, that's how all humans are. Okay, now I'm gonna go do that. Alrighty then. Okay, so believe it or not, this Jill person has 17 million followers on TikTok, which is just fucking crazy. So obviously they have a YouTube channel and it's not any better. So let's take a quick look at it, shall we? Let's look at this video called We Stubbed Our Toes. 1.8 million views.
I can't believe you start posting on YouTube again, G. That's like the best thing ever. Cool Sam is getting bigger and bigger.
Dude, as soon as you hear that sound effect, you know you're in for some just bullshit.
You can become bigger, faster, and stronger.
Hey, their faces. Their faces are funny. He's done this though also. Oh no, ouch. That happens to me sometimes too. Oh yes. Alright. Dude, how fucking disrespectful is that? Just adding a fart sound for no goddamn reason. Like, if they're just editing it, like, yeah, this is really good. Like, you just like fell down and then like I fell down. Like, but you need something more. What do we do? Like, what else could we add? What about a burp? That'd be funny. That's not funny enough. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I got it. What if he farts? Now that's the kind of thinking that we need around here. Fart sound. Woo! Comedy, dude. So funny. He farted. Like, yeah, here, sure, here's a fart. There you go. I'm gonna start doing that. Every time whenever I'm on stage and I do a joke, at the end of my bit, I'm just gonna have a fucking fart sound effect. I once met a deer who could write with both hands. It was Bambi Dexter. Step aside, Jack and Jill. Kurt Boy's on the way. Okay, let's see how the video ends.
Boys, guess who brought pizza?
Okay. What the fuck? So, premise. One guy stubs his toe. Ouch. Other guy stubs his toe as well. Ouch. But then, pizza. Yum. Those are the three rules of comedy. Ouch, ouch, pizza. That's all you need. Oh, what a piece of shit video that was. I don't really know what they're trying to do on their YouTube channel. They do a lot of like vlogs, which aren't really entertaining at all. It's just them being like, what's up, guys? We're going over here, and now we're over there. Well, what's next? You're right, we're over there. They also made 2 short films. They're like 20 minutes each. I don't know why I watched them, and I wanted to include them, but I would have to do a whole video about them because it literally just doesn't make any sense at all. Here's a clip from one of them.
Please give me your attention.
No.
What the? Du answer my hunt. Don't you ever touch my pizza again.
Yeah, it's about him like trying to make a movie. I don't know. It's about him trying to make a movie and he dances a lot. It makes no sense. Again, it's like an alien watching a Jim Carrey movie and it's like, alrighty then. But my favorite video on their YouTube channel, their merch announcement. Imagine making all those like crazy, funny, wacky videos and then to sell your merch, you're like, our fucking hats. Get our hats, dude. It's another example of Jill being like, yeah, we're funny, but we're also like fucking super hot. You know, 2 sides of me. Like imagine if I did that for my merch. It's just weird, right? Doesn't make sense. Okay, I think that's all I can really take of this guy's content. I think you get the gist. This video is centered around this Jill person, but it's real. I want it to be like a bigger like commentary about TikTok as an app, like in general. I just think it's very strange that they're moving away from this like music lip syncing. Like that was already fucking weird. But the fact that they're moving away to like other people's content. Hey guys, I'm editing right now. I just realized I said something wrong here. I meant to say that it's weird that they're like moving away from lip syncing music to like lip syncing like TV shows and movies and other stuff like that. Okay, that's it. Bye. I remember there was like a bunch of people using like Chris Melberger's Vine.
All these people just lip syncing with my voice. It's so strange to me.
What's going on? My name is Billy. I'm 19 years old and I'm a little nervous. He was a boy, she was a girl.
Like, how do you feel normal doing that? You know? It's so strange. It's like if I started my YouTube video like, "What's up, Greg?" Basically stealing other people's content, making it your own, and just making stupid faces and like basically a mockery of it. It's not really talent, you know? Original content gets stolen literally every fucking second. Like, I've had so many of my fire tweets stolen from just bullshit Twitter accounts being like, it's me, I wrote it, oh, you fucking tweeted it, it's everyone's now. And you have companies like Fuck Jerry, like making millions of dollars off of stolen content. I mean, they've had that stuff in the news recently, thank God. You know, they're finally crediting the people who make the memes, but it took so fucking long for that to happen. It's probably still going to happen for a long, long time. And TikTok is just like feeding into that issue, I feel. Like, sure, they do the little credit thing at the bottom, but it's rarely citing the original thing. Like that Drake and Josh one, it wasn't referencing Drake and Josh. It was just like, yeah, it was from this other one. Who knows what it's from? Just fucking lip sync to it. And I'm sure there are some exceptions, but a lot of these TikTok stars, TikTokers, these famous TikTok people, they're not getting popular for any real like talent, you know? If it makes you happy and stuff, I mean, I guess, and if it's like paying your bills, all the power to you, you know? That's great. Fucking good job. But the whole idea of like lip syncing other people's original content and like making it yours and like profiting off of that, I don't know. It's just inherently fucking weird and it should stop, I think. Like, imagine Jill on fucking America's Got Talent.
And I like you.
Well, then I'm saying I like you.
Fine. Fine. Then I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
One condition.
What?
I get to be the boyfriend.
Like, if you're gonna be a comedian, you gotta have some like talent, right? You gotta be talented in comedy. With most jobs, it'd be like being going in for work to be a chef and you don't know how to make any food. You wouldn't even know what to do in the kitchen, you know? But with HelloFresh, cooking is so simple, anybody could do it. That's right, folks, it's time to learn about HelloFresh. HelloFresh, how you doing? Cooking at home can be super intimidating, you know? You gotta go out, you gotta find a recipe, you gotta go get the ingredients, you gotta prep the ingredients, you gotta cook it, and just fucking hope that you did it correctly, you know? And sure, you may be a natural-born talent like Jill, or a natural-born chef like Guy Fieri, but you know what? Most of us, we get lost on the way to Flavortown. That's where HelloFresh comes in. HelloFresh makes cooking at home enjoyable and easy. They send you fresh, pre-measured ingredients and easy-to-follow 6-step pictured recipe cards right to your door each week in a special insulated box. And all meals come together in 30 minutes max. You hear that, max? Only 30 minutes. We're all busy folks, okay? I'm always editing or filming or writing, and by the time I want dinner, I'm way too lazy to actually cook an entire meal. But HelloFresh does all the planning, shopping, and prepping so you can focus on enjoying the new year and a healthier you, dude. There are 3 plans to choose from: classic, veggie, and family, with the option to switch plans whenever you feel like a change. Me and my girlfriend are vegetarians, and we're also super lazy, so we always end up making the same like 4 or 5 meals over and over again, but HelloFresh allows us to start cooking outside of our comfort zone by discovering new, delicious recipes. Now you're probably thinking, wow, this is way too good to be true. This is probably super expensive. Well, you're wrong. All right? HelloFresh is now $6.99 per serving, making it America's best value meal kit. But if you want to save even more money, HelloFresh has hooked up the citizens of Kurtistown with a really awesome deal. You can get started with 6 free meals. That's 2 free meals in each of your first 3 boxes. Yeah, just head on over to HelloFresh.com and enter the code Kurtistown60 for a full $60 off. Listen, it's 2019. I want all the citizens of Kurtistown to be happy and healthy, so click the link in the description, enter the code, and get some awesome meals, dudes. And the best of all, you'll be supporting me and my channel so I can continue to make some top-notch content, dude. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Kurtis Conner. That was another episode of me making fun of guys on the internet. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. 1 like equals 1 pail of water fetched by Jack and Jill. If you want to see some more TikTok videos, let me know in the comments because I have some ideas and I love to do them, so let me know if you want to see them. Thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. The link's in the description to get your sweet Kurtistown deal. Also, while you're down there in the description, you can take a look at my social media. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. There's also a link to my weekly podcast, very, really good. You can check that out. listen to it. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy the videos, you'll like the podcast too. There's also a Patreon for that podcast where you can get early access to episodes and a bonus monthly video episode. Also, my super awesome Kurtis Town merch. You already saw that earlier in the video, but the link's down there. I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna go do a cool handshake with my little bro. Bye! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, there's some more videos on the screen that you can click and watch, and don't forget to press that subscribe button for an extra greeting. Alright. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Click on something. Okay, bye! Hey guys, new merch. Go check it out. Link in the description, or just go to kurtisconner.com. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy the video. I'm in beautiful, sunny Raleigh, North Carolina. I just did 5 shows here, going to Nashville tomorrow. I'm on tour, man, and we're back, and I'm sick. I know you're looking at the title like, wow, okay, cool, Kurtis, another video about TikTok, okay? And I know, okay? But I'm on tour right now, and I'm sorry I don't have the time to think of a groundbreaking video idea, okay? Give me a break, please. I'm very tired. I would like a break. Folks, so interviews, right? They're a lot of fun. I've been interviewed, you know, it's whatever. It's not even a big deal, really. You know, I do interviews sometimes on my weekly podcast. It's, you know, that's also not a big deal or anything. But no, interviews are a great way to learn something new about someone or a specific topic. It's a great vehicle for learning new things and telling stories, because there's only one thing better than talking to someone face to face and learning something new. And that's watching 2 other people talk and learn something new. Because you get the best of both worlds right there, you know? You get to learn something and you don't have to talk to someone. But there's a certain style of interview content that's going around on the internet for the past few years, and I feel like I've mentioned it before in just in passing in my past videos, but I haven't made a video just about this type of content. But this certain type of interviewing content goes like this. Someone will go to like a mall or a beach, just like any crowded place, and they'll just interview people, and that's fine usually, but these videos are so bad. They are so bad. I'm sure you've all seen the meme, you know, someone will like hold their iPhone up to their mouth. They'll use the iPhone microphone as their mic, and they'll be like, would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
Gotta pick one. And that's a pretty fucking crazy question to ask somebody, because like those two things aren't inherently bad, right? Nothing wrong with being gay, nothing wrong with, you know, being a thought. But like whenever people are asked this question in these videos, they have like a fucking existential crisis. Like, would you
rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
It's also crazy because being gay isn't a choice. You will be gay, sorry. You have no choice here. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really compare the two, because you're never gonna see someone come out to their parents as a thought, you know? Just a thought. I think you guys get it. Like, these interviews, they're maybe not as bad as, like, I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel.
Would you have sex with me?
But they're still just bottom of the barrel shit usually. And I've wanted to make a video about this style of content for a while now, but whenever I go to sit down and script it, I just get overwhelmed because there's so much, you know. I can't pick just one thing. It's like going to Cheesecake Factory, you know? There's just so much. There's so much. So I was always intimidated to do a video about this style of content until I found this little TikToker named Devin Lauren. This guy sort of takes all of the shitty parts of that style of interview content and it's just personified into one guy. So I thought we'd take a look at his super awesome videos today and find out why he has over 800,000 adoring fans.
What's your guys' favorite sports team?
The Mets.
Can you name 3 players on the Mets?
No. No.
But if that's your favorite team.
I mean, sometimes...
Just support for the team, not for the players.
Sometimes you just gotta...
Oh, yeah.
From where we live.
Sometimes you just gotta do it for the
team.
vine.
Oh.
Maybe sometimes you have to be funny.
Sometimes you gotta.
Huh.
Sometimes you...
Yeah, no facts, Cap.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
No facts, Cap.
Oh man, I'm getting too old. I'm fucking getting too old for this shit, man. Like, what sucks about this guy is he has like no charisma or uniqueness, nerve, or talent. Oh my god! But no, like the girls like being interviewed in this video are actually like trying
to give like entertaining, funny answers, at least they're fucking trying, you know? The whole time, this fucking Devin guy is just like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, word? Yeah.
Oh.
Huh? No facts, cap.
Huh.
Correct me if I'm wrong, your thing is interviewing. That's the thing that you have chosen to do. Do it. You're not even trying.
Huh.
This guy is also the same type of dude to like walk up to someone wearing like a Metallica shirt and be like, oh yeah, you listen to Metallica? Name 3 songs. Name 3 songs then.
Oh.
Because, hey, this just in, you can only wear shirts and hats about things that you know every little thing about. Sorry guys, that's why I'm wearing this Florida shirt with a shark on it. I know everything about sharks in Florida. Ask me a question about sharks in Florida, do it.
Are sharks in Florida big?
Their gills, it's because of their gills. But no, you can only wear shirts about things that you know everything about. And if that's the case, this Devin guy should be wearing a shirt that says, dressing like a lost child at a water park. Cause wow, dude, he knows everything about that. I think he could write a fucking book about that. I know this is low-hanging fruit, but like, what is this fit, bro? Backwards white baseball cap, a tie-dye short sleeve button-up, black and gold palm tree board shorts, one black van, and one red van with black socks. Holy shit, he's dressed, you know what he's dressed like? He's dressed like those kids who would wipe their nose like that. You know what I mean? Those fucking kids. It would just be red here and they'd go, holy shit, that's funny. He also does this, what's your favorite sports team? Name 3 players thing a lot on TikTok. He asks this question all the time. And I've noticed that he only ever asks girls this question, which is interesting to me. Just from watching the videos and his demeanor, it seems like he's just trying to embarrass these girls who don't memorize every single player on a sports team so he can feel cool about himself to the weirdos in his comment section. But hey, I don't know, dude. That's just a theory. A game theory. Well, let's look at some of the comments on this video. The Mets, but she wearing a Yankees hat. Where do you find these people? The funny part is they're not embarrassed about their answers. Their parents must be proud of them. And then Devin says, Jersey's wild, man. Wearing a Yankees hat? Favorite team Mets? The Mets, says the girl in the pink Yankees hat, and of course the guy looks like that. Of course Don Driver looks like that. Dude, why can't old guys take selfies? Why can't they figure it out ever? Also, all these guys in the comment section are so fucking lame, bro. According to them, if you have a favorite sports team, if you just have a favorite team, you're not allowed to wear any other sports memorabilia. That's so dorky, bro. It doesn't matter. You can wear other shit. It's fine. It's a fucking hat. Well, son, this is it. Tomorrow morning, I'll be moving across the world. Start my new business, and I'll call every day. I will. I'll call every day, but I just don't know the next time I'll see you in person. So I'd like to give you this Memphis, Tennessee hat. You know, I grew up in Memphis. The Grizzlies are my favorite sports team, and this is just my prized possession. So I want you to have it. Wow, Dad, I don't know what to say. No, I can't take this. Come on. Yes, you can. God damn it. Don't make this harder than it has to be, son. No, like I literally can't take that or wear it. I like the USA curling team. What? I don't know anything about Memphis or the teams. I only like the USA curling team, and I only wear hats that say USA curling team. Okay. Super weird. Oh, I'm gonna miss you, Dad. You'll call every day, right? You'll call every single day? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will. For sure, man. I will. Where are you going? Why are you backing up? Why are you slowly backing away from me? Helicopter, helicopter! How can you afford a helicopter? You see, that's just ridiculous to act like that. Come on. What else is ridiculous is in pretty much all of these types of interview videos, the interviewer is never nice. They're never like welcoming. For some reason, they're always like a little pissed off and annoyed at everybody, even though they're the ones who went up to people and shoved a phone in their face. Like in this video, let's watch.
Do your favorite TikTok dance.
Bridget, go. Bridget, go. Bridget, go.
Wow, do it.
I don't know. Wait, what's the TikTok dance? Yeah, you
wow,
do it.
No. You do it? Wow, I'm telling you, do it. Wow, no.
I don't know any.
Wow, do it. I don't care.
Oh. There it was.
Oh, no cap.
Your turn. No cap though. Yeah, you go.
Hey man, like fucking chill out. Why are you being such a cock? You know what I mean? Wow, do it. Wow, fuck you, do it. Oh my god, wow, fuck you, do it. Literally wearing the worst outfit in the world, do it. Wow, I don't care. Literally, I fucking wipe my nose up, I don't care. Like these girls were put on the spot and they were trying to think of a dance for like maybe 5 seconds at the most. But even that was way too long for him. This is just like a masterclass on how not to interview people. Like, could you imagine if a fucking late night host behaved like this, like during one of their interviews? Thank you. Thanks, everybody. We're here with Billy Wisconsin. Now, Billy, you're starring in the new Martin Scorsese film, How to Lose a Guy in 9 Days. What's the highlight? What is the highlight from your time on set? Great question. I'm gonna have to think about it for a sec. Wow, fucking answer the question? Wow, fuck you, do it, I don't care, do it. What the hell, why are you being so mean to me, what? Oh my god, are you wearing board shorts? Hey! That's none of your business. You're fucking wearing board shorts. He's wearing board shorts. They're board shorts, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm actually really curious to see what else this guy does, because this can't be all of it, right? This can't be it. So let's check out his Instagram. Bro, how are you gonna have 800K on TikTok and 300 on Instagram? Not 300K, that's, okay, okay, never mind. This is just the interview account. The main account, okay, he's got 14.7K, all right, not bad. Oh, and he's got a blue diamond next to his name to make people think he's verified. Oh. I wish my verification badge looked like that. I wish it was just a simple blue diamond. Instead it's like this cool little design with a check mark in it, man. Fuck. I'm verified, if you guys didn't know. It's not even a big deal. Devin, when he asks Instagram to verify him.
Wow, do it, I don't care.
All right, his bio says, NYC, dream your heart away. Dude, yes! You know, it's always been my dream to shame women who wear sports hat. Man, I'm living proof that dreams come true. Okay, let's check out the content that he posts on his main Instagram, okay? I'm curious. Oh, he's one of these guys. Of course he's one of these fucking guys, dude. One of those fucking oversaturated videographer guys. They buy a drone and one like Final Cut Pro transitions pack and they think they're the fucking sickest at video producing. I love it, dude. I love that shit. I'll admit it, it's a super unorthodox way to get your videography business off the ground, but hey man, I respect the hustle for sure. Let's watch one of these videos.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll...
Oh shit, dude. Yo, that straight up felt like a fairy tale under the moonlight. That's what it's captioned. I had no idea. Damn, he really captured the feeling. And if you think I'm being a jerk here, okay, if you think I'm maybe taking it too far and making fun of his videography, you wait, okay? Let's watch these next few TikToks.
So make me laugh to prove that girls are funny and I'll give you guys $100.
But we're not funny. No, like we're saying you have to be funny.
No, well make me laugh to prove girls are funny and I'll give you guys $100.
Yeah, but either way he's not gonna laugh because he just wants he doesn't want to give us $100.
Well,
I don't have any.
If girls are funny, I'd laugh.
I'm not even a girl. We're not funny, and I. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Dude, that's fucking so embarrassing, bro. That is so embarrassing to post that shit. I don't feel bad anymore, dude. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. Hey man, your videography, not good. Not good. Hey Devin, make a good video to prove that men are videographers, huh? But then one girl hit the nail on the head perfectly when she was like, it doesn't matter what we say, you're not gonna laugh. Because one, you don't want to give us $100, and you're sort of already going into this interview with an agenda, you know what I mean? Because he didn't go out to make this video to like actually see if he can have a nice little chuckle, you know? He said it himself in the video.
If girls are funny, I'd laugh.
So yeah, you can tell he already thinks that women aren't funny. But you know what, Devin? Women are funny, okay? Women are very funny. Your mom was funny enough to push out a bozo like you into the world, right? That's a great bit. That's a great bit. Getting pregnant and growing a baby inside of you for 9 months for it to grow up and do this shit?
Oh.
Great bit. Honestly, a really good bit from your mom. And he does this shit like a bunch. This is his bread and butter on TikTok because, you know, spoiler alert, TikTok is full of misogynists. So anything like this, they are excited.
So make me laugh to prove girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
We're not.
Oh, so girls aren't funny?
No, we're not funny girls, but there are funny girls.
Oh, then make me laugh.
But we're not the funny girls.
Well, to prove that girls are funny.
But I'm just one girl. There are so many girls.
Oh.
I'm just
So you're
not.
you're letting them down?
Yep. I'm not finding this funny.
Oh.
Sorry. Do you want to make us laugh?
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna post your own L like that? You know what I mean? You could just not. That doesn't make you look good at all. It does the exact opposite. You could have just not posted that. I just don't get, like, I know he's just being a fucking jerk to be a jerk, but like, I don't get the logic, right? His logic is if two girls can't make him laugh on the spot on a New Jersey boardwalk, then automatically every girl in the entire world is unfunny. How does that make any fucking sense, right? Yeah, man, I went swimming once and didn't drown. Therefore, you cannot drown in water. One thing is everything. And if you're gonna ask this fucking question to someone, I feel like you should at least be funny yourself, right? You should be funny, you should be a funny person, you should be ready to come with some heat, you know? Like a fire knock-knock joke. But he's not. They were like, make me laugh, and he made a little noise.
Huh.
And they were like, sick, man, so you can't do it either? Nice. But I watched a lot of his TikToks and I found one that perfectly describes his character and his sense of humor all in one. So let's watch that one.
How many genders are there?
I mean, you can identify whatever the fuck you want to be.
You do you. 2021, you do you. You can be whatever you want. No, listen, let me explain. You can be whatever.
On the real, you can be whatever you want.
Yeah, no hate.
So I could be a helicopter.
Alright, see you guys. Good one, dude! Yo, good one! That was fucking so funny, man. That's hilarious, bro. Did you think that yourself? Did you think it all by yourself? Looks like all guys aren't funny. There we go. Thanks a lot, Devin. I'm using your logic here. You made a super unfunny joke and nobody laughed.
So I could be a helicopter.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So therefore, all boys aren't funny. Thanks a lot, Devin. Fuck, you ruined it for all of us. Like, it's one thing to dress like a middle schooler, because holy shit, look at that fit. It's the same fit from before, but just different colors, which goes to show that this is purposeful, which makes me really upset. But it's one thing to dress like a middle schooler, but to have the sense of humor of one at the same time, that's rough, buddy. That is tough. I'm sorry.
So I could be a helicopter.
Shut the fuck up, man. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that a guy who makes fucking boring, unoriginal video montages of a fucking Ferris wheel is also regurgitating boring, tired, unoriginal jokes about shit that they don't even understand. So I really shouldn't be that shocked. But it's so frustrating because this person was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You can do whatever you want. We can be whatever gender you want to be, right? Which is like, sure, fine, who fucking cares? It doesn't affect you at all, dude. And your first fucking thought, your first reaction to that is, oh, so I could be a helicopter?
Helicopter.
What the fuck? Don't tell my son that I'm here, okay? But do you want this Memphis hat? Who are you? Dad, is that you? Oh, fuck, I gotta go.
Helicopter.
Damn it. Hey, man, can you make me smile to prove that not all men are bad? All right, I think that's it. In conclusion, Devin, if you're watching this, I'd love to hire you to film my wedding one day. Also, I'm gonna end this with a message to Apple, okay? I think, Apple, you need to stop putting microphones in your iPhones. I feel like that's the only way we can stop this content from being made. Sure, that would render the primary function of a phone entirely useless, but I think it's worth it in the long run. I've already removed my microphone from my phone just to be safe, so I gotta go take a call. While I do that, let's hear a word from our sponsor. Hello?
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 This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Listen up, okay? If you're browsing the internet on an unencrypted Wi-Fi network,
Did you know that hackers can just steal your personal data, your banking info, and it can straight up ruin your day or your life, you know? It's scary. And I'm touring right now, so I've been absolutely juicing public Wi-Fi networks in hotels and airports and stuff. So I've been extra grateful for ExpressVPN this past few weeks because they're keeping my personal data safe and secure. ExpressVPN encrypts your data through a secure tunnel so nobody can see who you are or what you're up to. Also, ExpressVPN's encryption is so strong that it would take a hacker with a supercomputer literally billions of years to crack. They're not getting through, okay? Sorry. ExpressVPN also masks your IP address by rerouting your connection through one of their 3,000 plus servers, thus hiding your real IP address and replacing it with one of their own. And look, with servers in 94 different countries, you have a wide variety of places you can choose to appear from. And that's great for security purposes, but it also allows you to vastly increase your entertainment library. Let me explain. For example, if I want to watch the critically acclaimed British show Peaky Blinders on Netflix, I'd be out of luck, dude, because that show is not on American Netflix, okay? Can't watch it. But with ExpressVPN, I just have to switch to a server in the UK with a couple clicks, and pip pip cheerio, I'm watching the show. It's so easy, mate. Folks, this is a no-brainer, okay? ExpressVPN is consistently faster than any other VPN provider. They're super easy to use as well. You can connect with just one simple click. And, oh yeah, it's the top-rated VPN provider. Rated #1 by Tech Radar, The Verge, and many more. And believe it or not, it gets better, okay? Because ExpressVPN is hooking up the citizens of Kurtistown with a great deal. All I have to do is click the link in the description or go to expressvpn.com/Kurtistown to find out how you can get 3 months free. Thank you so much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. I've been using ExpressVPN like literally every day for more than 2 years, and I cannot recommend it enough. So check it out, you won't regret it. It also helps me out, so everybody wins here, dude. Okay, thank you, ExpressVPN. Back to me.
All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please press the like button because 1 like equals 1 microphone that I will remove from an iPhone. I'm doing the Lord's work, baby. Let me know what you think of these guys, these interviewers, huh? You can check the description for the other things I do. My weekly podcast called Very Really Good, my Instagram, my Twitter, you know, my website, my merch, all that stuff. You can also subscribe if you want, because I make a video all the time. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It is the law. All right, I would love to stick around, but I have to go. Okay, there's a sale on board shorts, and I fucking need them, so goodbye. Cringe-ass nay-nay, baby.
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's very good to see you again. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single video. So press the subscribe button for an extra greeting. Folks, we've got a very special video today. I'm very excited. I've wanted to make this for a very long time, but I just didn't know how to go about doing it, but today feels right. We're gonna be talking about a very strange television show that used to be on television, obviously. The show is about, you know, spitting game, being suave, so I thought I'd look the part, okay? I'm growing out my facial hair, I'm gonna look handsome and strapping, and I'm just gonna look like a super good boy. And I let you guys know on Instagram that I was growing my my mustache out. I haven't looked at the comments yet, but I thought we'd look at them now and start this video on a high note, you know? So let's take a look at all these compliments, shall we? All right, I'm just gonna pull it up. Remove immediately. Went from soft boy looking effervescent to 30-year-old on the park bench. You look like the world record egg with hair for some reason. I hate it. You look dumb. Stop it. This is what my sleep paralysis demon looks like. Kurtis, I think there's some dirt above your lip. I have never been so terrified scrolling through my feed. You are rat. This picture smells like pizza extreme flavor blasted goldfish. You guys. I'll be right back. Okay, just gonna shave this off really quick. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No razors? What am I gonna do? I can't keep this on my face. If only there was a company that could oh yeah. Today's video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. We all know what Dollar Shave Club is. High quality razors with new blades sent to you in the mail for an affordable price. It's the best. But did you know that they have way more than just shaving products? Dollar Shave Club has something to solve all of your grooming needs in just one box. There's shower products like the Sage and Black Pepper Shampoo, oral care products like the Peppermint Kick Toothpaste, skin products like the Citrus Hawaiian Ginger Face Cleanser, and so much more, dude. One product I've really fell in love with is this Dr. Carver's Shave Butter. For years, I've been using just random shaving gels from the drugstore, but after trying this, dude, I'm never going back. It's the smoothest goddamn shave I've ever had, and that's especially good for you mustache-hating citizens of Kurtistown, because I can get rid of every last little hair on my face. And it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl or whatever you identify as, if you want high-quality products and the most bang for your buck, Dollar Shave Club is the way to go, my guy. Join the club with one of their starter sets for only $5, and after that, the restock box ships regular size products at regular price. Get this exclusive deal at dollarshaveclub.com/Kurtistown. And you'll also be supporting me and my channel so I can make bigger and better videos in the future. Alright, thank you very much, Dollar Shave Club. Now, let's get into the video. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go do something really quick. It was...
Nothing really.
Okay, so, a little while back, I made a video about this old kids show called Uh-Oh.
My goodness, Punisher, control! Control!
And that I later found out was only really played in Canada. And to keep up with this, well, I guess we'll make it a series now, and weird old Canadian television shows. We're going to be talking about one called Keys to the VIP. Keys to the VIP was basically a game show where two fellas would go head-to-head with each other through a series of challenges, and whoever won a nice, like, fun VIP night at a club. And I know you're wondering, what did these boys do to compete with each other? Did they do some sort of athletic challenge, some sort of crazy, gross, like, Fear Factor challenge type thing? Did they answer skill testing questions? Nope! They battled it out in a club to see who could hit on girls better. Yep. And they did this while 4 dudes would watch them from some remote location and judge them, basically. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this, but...
It's a real thing.
We're gonna watch one episode in particular, see the format of it, how it was laid out, and how insanely cringy it really was. When I was researching for this video, I watched way too many episodes of this, and my brain literally doesn't work anymore. It was ruined. It was ruined in the process, but for the content, baby. It's what you do. So we're gonna watch Season 1, Episode 4, and the title of this episode was Cocoa Butter Chris versus Yakov the Trapper. Okay, let's go.
In tonight's battle, Cocoa Butter Chris takes on Yakov the Trapper in a 3-round contest at Mink Nightclub. Each round is a challenge carefully designed to test a player's ability to seduce women in a real-life battlefield.
Real-life battlefield, you know? It would be hilarious if that's what war was. Curtis here reporting for duty. Okay, here's your chin strap beard and aviators. Go make your country proud. Where's my gun? Aren't we like fighting and stuff? No, that's weak shit, dude. This is the real war. Picking up chicks.
The cameras are hidden, the women are real, and the game is on.
Now we get to meet the judges, who apparently are masters of picking up chicks and stuff. They're just the fucking smoothest dudes you've ever seen, dude. So smooth. They're hairless and very soft. So smooth, dude.
Across town at Kai Lounge, our expert panel of pickup commentators with perspectives descending from the 4 corners of the male's psyche. There's Alan, the cold, calculated master of pickup analysis. Peaches, an ex-all-star jock-inspired seduction specialist.
Jock-inspired seduction specialist. I hope that's on his resume.
Sheldon, the mysteriously coy and unorthodox philosopher, and Chris, a hopelessly romantic man of integrity.
I'm gonna say something right now, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I used to watch this show a lot. I don't know why, because when I watched it, I was like 10. Probably like 10 to 12 is when I watched this show a lot. And I don't know why. I wasn't going to clubs. I wasn't picking up girls. I was so nervous around girls all the time when I was that age, obviously, because I was 10. But even more embarrassing than that, this Chris guy, the last guy they showed you, I thought he was the coolest guy in the world. Just because he had like longer hair, I guess, and a soul patch. If you're gonna have a guy judging how well another guy is doing, the judge shouldn't have a soul patch. No offense if you have a soul patch, but if I see someone with a soul patch, I'm not taking anything they say seriously. The words come out, it gets tangled in their soul patch, and bullshit happens, you know? That's science, dude, look it up. Okay, now it's time to meet the two fellas competing. Let's go.
Up first, Yakov the Trapper.
Hey, I'm Yakov. This is my pad. Everything here reflects what I do, why I do it. Accessories. You gotta have the right stuff.
Can you even imagine a more early 2000s pair of sunglasses, you know? Those fucking fast ones that are like...
My bow, when I'm shooting targets. I'm a hunter. Why not? But also kind of a little bit of a trapper. You know what I mean? Who doesn't love a cowboy, right?
Yee!
I love music. I love to DJ.
Oh my god. I mean, good for him. He has a lot of hobbies and interests, but I don't think a bow and arrow should ever be that close to a turntable. That should be a law where those should be kept a certain number of meters away from each other. Oh yeah, nice. I'm rooting for this guy, okay? Only because of the extremely popped collar and the puka shell necklace. If you got the confidence to rock those two together, my god, you can do anything, dude.
I'm really concerned for Yakov because I think he hasn't slept in a couple of days.
Well, I liked how he was talking about in prehistoric times there was hunting. Well, I think in prehistoric times Yakov would have been the hunted.
Bullying. I know I was poking fun at him, but I was only making fun of his hobbies and his clothing, alright? I'm making fun of things that he chose to do. He didn't choose to look like that, but these guys are just like...
Fucking, this guy's ugly as shit. Fuck this guy. He doesn't have a soul patch like me.
These four guys know everything about seduction and how to pick up girls. They're also fucking mean. Let's watch them bully this poor man. Ha ha ha.
Cocoa Butter Chris.
Hi, my name is Chris, and welcome to my palace.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I know I edit my videos to shit, but oh my god, can we dial it back like a bit? Like all this flashing and crazy transitions for a guy's bedroom?
Before I go out, I like to use cocoa butter, because this is the #1 key to my game. I put it on everywhere. Tonight, I'm winning. I'm taking that title, and I'm taking the ladies home, because I'm smiling and I'm fly.
If this guy isn't in jail right now for murder, I'll be surprised. Look at this face, dude. This is what you see before you die.
I'm what the ladies like.
Dude, the most awkward thing.
I'm what the ladies like.
It's like the cameraman was like waiting for him to say something else, but he was like,
I'm what the ladies like.
Is he gonna say something else, or? Should I just like keep it rolling? I don't...
In round one, each player has 5 minutes to impress us with his unique seductive prowess.
No rules, dude. That's cool, let's go.
What's your name? Jackie. Hey, these girls both have boyfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great. Who said I'm here to pick them up? My name is Vito.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, no. What does this girl care? You know what I mean? These girls look old enough to vote. Let them make their own decision.
This is like the main problem with this show. When you try to like gamify, is that a word? Gamify? Oh my god, it is. Cool. When you try to like gamify human interaction, it's impossible because these two girls had boyfriends, and obviously they're not going to be like, well, yeah, this dancing guy is dancing. Here's my number. So you can't really have like consistent outcomes every time because, you know, they're human beings, not a game. But hey, what do I know? Let's keep watching.
No dancing? Yeah? So how about we dance all together? Yeah, not for a little bit? All right, ladies, you guys take care. How's it going? Good.
And you're like...
Sorry.
Bathroom break.
How's it going?
It's great.
Good. What's your name?
Not need to know.
Yeah, not need to know. And why is that?
Because I'm talking to people.
All right.
Like, that's the thing, they're automatically set up to fail. Like, that's so weird for one guy to just be like, maybe it's not, I don't know. Do people just go to clubs alone and being like, and just like, it's your name. All right. Hey, you want to dance? Oh, okay. Do you want to dance? No, you don't? All right. What's your name? And then it just goes on forever.
Oh my God, I was thinking the same thing. No, I'm just teasing. I have no idea. I think Hazel.
I think lies too. Those are green. Hazel.
Yeah. All right, take care.
Oh. So the end of the first round.
I don't know.
0-0 because, you know, they're both bad. They didn't kiss anybody. What was that? What was that all about, huh?
Kiss them.
So round 1 was freestyle, where they can do anything, but most of the time they have these little like challenges or rules. And this one in particular, they have to not use any words and just dance. Because, you know, it's a totally human interaction that will definitely work. Okay, Jesus Christ. So it's really hard to watch a lot of the time because obviously they get shut down most of the time. Another thing I want to talk about, the 4 judges, through all of the episodes I've seen in my life, probably all of them because I was a very weird 10-year-old, I guess, they never show them picking up girls or anything. Because I feel like if they did show them in a club doing this with the same setting, it would go just the same. Because back to my regular point, they're not treating these girls like, you know, human beings. I don't know, just a thought. Let's keep going.
That's a DQ. Because he's not supposed to say a word. He's supposed to get somebody to dance without saying a word.
It's not the rules, dude. You can't talk to someone, dude.
How dare you, bro?
That's what I'm gonna do to start conversations now. Just start dancing in front of people without even like saying a word. Hey, welcome to Starbucks. How can I help you? Sir, there's a line behind you. Can you... I need to order something or just go. I don't... Sir. Why isn't this working? Catch me at your local Starbucks absolutely busting a move. Very soon.
Round 3, each player must retrieve a woman's phone number. What the player doesn't know is that his opponent will be sent in, determined to steal her away.
How about you? Where do you go normally?
What me? How you doing, man? I'm good. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing awesome. Great.
Good,
cool.
good.
What's up, Maria? Do you know? Yeah. For your birthday.
I did so many things.
See you, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Dude. Okay. Well, that was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. This is almost like illegal. There's 2 guys being like, well, come on, no, like, with me, they'll dance with me. No, me, okay, though. But like, what about me and me? Come on. Like, just pulling, gross, man. It's so gross. But hey, it's the battlefield, dude. Those are 2 skilled fucking soldiers out there in the trenches, dude. Being creepy. That's what you gotta do, man. And he's trying like so hard to like still be cool while oh god.
There's no way in hell that we can give the VIP experience to any of these clowns.
Nobody really won any of the 3 rounds because the casting director did a terrible job. I don't know who the casting director was for this show, but they should be fired immediately. What's that? You want 2 guys who are really cool and are really smooth and stuff? Okay. Well, I'll do the opposite of that. Goodbye.
We might as well just crown that guy. Hey, give me your birthday. Come here. You know what? You're the champion of today's game, buddy.
Congratulations, that guy. Enjoy your VIP experience.
So now they just crown a random guy, I guess, which is actually pretty funny. I'll give that to them. That's really funny that they did that. And now this guy just has a fun night at a club. So there you go. There's an episode of Keys to the VIP. I wanted to talk about this show because I remembered it a few weeks ago, and for a second I was like, was that an actual real show, or did I just imagine all of that? But it's very real, and you can watch all of them on YouTube. So I'll leave it in the description if you want, but it's just a really strange concept. And I've watched a lot of episodes in the past few days, and most of the girls are insanely uncomfortable when these guys come up to them. Obviously. And these challenges are relatively tame. I've seen some episodes, I'll show you some examples, but literally one challenge was you had to start your conversation with an insult and then still try to get their number. How fucked up is that, you know? And some TV executive was just like, dude.
I know we're already objectifying these girls, but how about we fucking insult them too? What do we think, guys?
And then everybody clapped. The weirdest thing about the show is that when they're competing, they're in a club, drinking, you know, dancing with girls, and the prize is to go to a club to drink and dance with girls. That's like if you got first place for gymnastics at the Olympics, and instead of a gold medal, they were just like, congratulations, now you get to go do more gymnastics. Enjoy. Not a very good prize. There's just absolutely no way that this TV show could exist today. Thank God. It's so fucked up to just go into a club and be like, hey girl, give me your number. All right, great. I'm never going to talk to you again because this is for a show, so I can win and hang out with other girls. Fuck you. It's so weird. And the worst part, you know, worse than the editing, the creepiness, the objectification, what's worse than that is Chris's soul patch.
You better stop!
Obviously the misogyny and everything is a lot worse than that, but dude, don't have a soul patch. That's the main thing that I want you to take from this video. Chris, if you're watching this and you still have that soul patch, please click the link in my description. All right. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you like the video, please press the like button. 1 like equals 1 soul patch. Then you won't like it. That's not a good thing. 1 like equals 1 shaved soul patch. Let me know if you enjoyed this, you want to see more videos like this. Canada had a lot of very strange television shows, and I'd love to do more. So let me know if you want to see more weird Canadian shows that I can make fun of. And obviously don't forget to press the subscribe button because I make a video every single week and they're so much fun. And you'll get an extra greeting at the beginning of every video. So press it, dude.
Press the dang button.
Thanks again to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring today's video. I've been using them for like over a year, so it's really cool to get to do a video with them. Click the link in the description, give it a try. You'll love it, dude. That's the new slogan. Dollar Shave Club. You'll love it, dude. And you'll also be supporting me and my channel. So yeah, check it out, guys. Thank you very much. Also in the description, you can find links to my super cool and soft merch and links to my podcast that I do. Weekly podcast called Very Really Good. It's a lot of fun. And there's also a Patreon for that podcast where you can get early access to episodes and a bonus monthly video episode. All right, thank you very much for watching. I've been Kurtis Conner. I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna go dance in a Starbucks. Goodbye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos right on the screen that you can click and watch, and don't forget to press that subscribe button. All right, I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Peace out. Hey guys, before we get into the video, did you know that I stream on Twitch every week? Doing a lot of card unboxing. We did a Digimon, and then me and Jarvis just did a first edition Pokemon box. So it's just twitch.tv/Kurtis Conner. It's a lot of fun. If that's your thing, then check it out. If not, enjoy the video. Folks! I know you guys have been pretty upset with me because I stopped doing my my usual intro. I've been doing it for years, and then I just kind of stopped. And you guys are mad at me, understandably so. So I thought, you know what? I was in the wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back. Hey sisters! Guys, I'm not feeling very motivated. I don't wanna do anything. I don't even wanna film this freaking video. If only there were people out there who stood on stages and yelled a bunch of vague, vapid, generalized nonsense in my face. But no one would be crazy enough to do that, right?
The point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear.
And all the lessons that I learned here on stage.
Why were you scared in your
Everything you people told me, I didn't have to tell you.
No, motivational speakers, you've heard of them. But what are they really? Is this a motivational speaker? You can do it, man! Yes, technically it is, but that's not what the video is about, obviously. I want to talk about motivational speakers in general before we get into the main event, because that whole profession is just so fascinating to me. Like the thought of someone getting on stage and being like, you can do it! Thank you, that'll be $800. It's so fucking crazy to me, man. And before you say it, I know. I go up on stage and I talk about my dick and balls for an hour. But my tickets are only like 40 bucks, so it's fine. If you're watching this video and a motivational speaker has actually helped you like improve your life, become more confident or something, cool. That's great. I'm proud of you. But most of the time, these motivational speakers are just saying the most generic shit in the world and charging hundreds of dollars for it. And it's just so funny to me. Like, I love comparing motivational speaking to stand-up comedy because there's a lot of similarities. There's crowd work, jokes, way too many white guys. The main difference is like comedians usually have like the handheld mic, but the motivational speakers, man, they got the fucking Britney Spears microphone, dude. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, actually, I gotta start using a gamer headset as a microphone when I'm doing stand-up, dude. Holy fuck. So I said, babe, that's not very pog of you. But no, it's funny to compare motivational speaking to stand-up because like with stand-up, there's like a pretty clear path, like a clear progression. You know, you start doing some open mics in your city and then maybe, you know, once you get out there a bunch, you start getting booked on some shows and keep at it, you get better. Maybe an opportunity opens up, a showcase, maybe an audition for like a cool show or something. Like that makes sense, but how do you become a motivational speaker, right? Are there motivational speaker open mics at dingy bars that I'm not aware of? Because if there are, please fucking tell me and I will go to every single one of them. Okay, thanks everybody for coming. Give it up for your host.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, if you don't
All right,
mind,
man.
this is just got some new material to work out, so bear with me. I believe in you guys. I think you guys could do it, okay? And I'm gonna change someone's life today. Sir, what do you do for a living? Oh, come on, man. Leave me out of this. Come on. You're just gonna roast me or something. No. Come on, man. Go to the
sir,
next guy.
I'm a motivational speaker. This is...
Oh, I love this.
Why are you all laughing?
I love this. This is really fun. Are we having a lot of fun, guys?
I'm a motivational speaker, guys. I'm motivating you. I'm here to uplift you. I'm here to make you feel better about yourself. I don't want you to be laughing.
Genius, you're a genius.
Can I just do my speech then, if you guys are just gonna keep laughing?
This fucking guy.
I believe in you guys.
Wow. Hey, Lauren, you know that new sound you've been looking for?
You guys can do it.
Listen to this.
If you set your mind on it, I think you can achieve the goals. Pass the finish line, first place.
I feel like there's a lot of overlap with entrepreneurs and motivational speakers. Every entrepreneur is a motivational speaker and vice versa. And I think that's because a lot of these entrepreneurs are so disconnected from the real world that they think anybody can do what they did if they just like put in the work or not making excuses, you know, all that generic shit. But I think the perfect example of this is someone like Grant Cardone. He's a business boy and he does a lot of like motivational seminars that are supposed to like help your mindset and also help your business. Also, Grant Cardone's last name is what a mechanic says when he's done a long day of work. Cardone, let's listen to this snippet of one of his speeches.
I've called on people I didn't want to be with. I've done things I didn't want to do, okay? It is not about doing what you love. It's about doing whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality, to be closed and stay closed.
First off, music's way too fucking loud. It isn't about what makes you happy. What makes you cash. Hey, I have little pennies falling out of my head. But seriously though, what did he say there? What did Grant really say there? Nothing. He didn't say a fucking thing. And look at how expensive it is to see him live. $2,500. And that's the cheapest option. Again, if these people help you out, congrats. I have a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, I'm happy for you. But to me, a lot of these motivational speakers are just con men preying on the emotionally vulnerable, which brings us to today's topic. I was scrolling through TikTok, as one does, when I stumbled upon a video from this guy named Owen Cook. So let's watch that.
Come to the front for a sec. Come to the front. I just want you to, I want everybody to be able to see you clearly. Come to the front. Yeah, loud. The reason I brought you is I want you to share loud. Say hi.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
How's he sound?
Good.
Well, that's it. Oh, I thought there'd be more. Cause what the fuck? Watch him get fixed. That's what my dog's vet said after cutting his balls off. My dog's balls. He didn't say, my vet didn't say, watch him get fixed and then cut his own balls off. Back to the video. That guy just said words louder. That's the solution, huh? That's what fixes all your problems. Lose your job? No big deal. Wife divorce you? Easy. Got yelled at by the librarian because you're yelling too much in the library? Shh. Fuck Sorry. So obviously when I saw this video, I went straight to his profile to see what else he has going on. And folks, it's a fucking gold mine. So this Owen Cook fella, he goes around and does these motivational shows where he'll bring people up on stage with him and he'll try to like alphatize them. He'll try to fix all their problems with an alpha mindset, and he'll turn all these beta cucks into these alpha fucks. It's kind of amazing. So I thought we'd go through his content today and see if we could learn anything. The one thing he's doing differently from the Grant Cardones of the world is his tour is actually free. I mean, like, nothing's really free, so there's gotta be some sort of catch. He probably sells like CDs there, but the website says it's free. Still a little too expensive for what he's giving, but you know, to each their own. But also it's pretty cool. If we take a look at his website, it says his tour is a can't miss event. Is there a Mr. event?
Yes, there is, Kurtis.
Hold up. I swear to God, like clockwork. Every time you see these like self-help gurus, motivational speakers, these alpha males, they can't fucking spell. Spell check, dude? That's for fucking betas, bro. B-A-Y-T-U-H. Beta. But anyways, Owen's style of motivation is very different from his peers. He takes a very interesting angle. So let's take a look at it.
Okay, pop over. So he's looking at the ground already. He's tense. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Say hello to the audience.
Hello.
Okay, so his voice can't project. And by the way, I hate to say it, you guys just insulted him, by the way. Oh. You wanna know why? You literally, do you wanna know my greatest fear of being in a wheelchair? Not the wheelchair. I'm not afraid of a wheelchair. You know what scares me? Everybody's gonna be too nice.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin. First thing, pretty crazy to insult someone for not being able to make their voice project when you're talking into a microphone, sir.
Okay, so his voice can't project.
Of course he isn't talking as loud as you, man. A bit of an unfair advantage. That's like standing on stilts and fucking making fun of everybody for being short. And then this next thing he says, people cheer for this guy to be nice and like supportive for, you know, having the courage to go up.
And by the way, I hate to say it.
And he says that they're insulting him?
You guys just insulted him, by the way.
Not true. If people applauding and cheering for you is an insult, oh man. I'm constantly bullied. But then after that, he takes a pretty sharp turn and goes on to say that the worst part about being in a wheelchair is people being too nice to you.
Everybody's gonna be too nice.
And I think I'm gonna push back on that a little bit, just because of how inaccessible the fucking world is for people in wheelchairs. You know what I mean? Say if someone in a wheelchair couldn't get into their dentist's office because there's no wheelchair ramp, like it's not wheelchair accessible. I highly doubt the first thing they're saying is like, well, at least this isn't someone being nice to me. Man, what a fucking weird take, bro. Like, this is a thing about motivational speakers. They'll say the craziest shit and then just keep talking. Like they didn't even say it. Like, no, go back. Please explain yourself. But anyways, a lot of his TikToks are just like little clips that he pulled from a 54-minute video on his YouTube channel of this entire seminar. And I unfortunately watched the entire thing. And I just want to show you guys some of the highlights of that seminar because when I was done watching it, I had to wipe dust off of my chin because my jaw was on the floor the whole damn time. So I made a little montage just to show you what the vibes were like at this seminar.
If I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, if I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, why'd the human cross the road?
His dick was caught in the chicken.
If I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, they can't even hear you. I'm speaking like this right now.
His dick was caught in the chicken.
Be a man, figure it out. You ever have a friend your age die?
No.
Soon you will, if you're lucky.
I took a few lines out of context for the sake of comedy, obviously, but I promise you, even with context, it makes no sense. It honestly might make less sense with context. You can probably tell so far, Owen's method is a little unique. It's a little crazy. Instead of inspiring people with positive affirmations and good advice, he goes the entirely opposite way and just insults them, straight up bullying people and calling it a motivational speech. And you know what? Call me crazy. I don't think that's the best method to motivate people. Like this poor guy, who, may I add, he said he's been watching Owen for 5 years.
How long have you known about me?
About 5 years.
And he's still having problems, which, you know, kind of makes you think that the things that he's teaching don't fucking do anything. That's just a theory.
A game theory.
But this poor guy, man, he goes to a seminar so he can learn tips on how to become more confident because maybe he has a lot of people in his life who put him down. And when he gets to the seminar to avoid all the bullies in his life, he gets bullied by this fucking lumberjack ass. You go to a motivational speaker to make you feel better. Owen's doing the opposite, man. That's like if you went to go see a doctor because you have a broken leg, but instead of the doctor fixing your broken leg, he just breaks your other leg too. And then you're in a wheelchair and people are gonna be too nice to you. Ugh. I've compiled a few clips of him just bullying, so let's watch.
The type of person you'll never meet, ever. Because you're just a little three. And not only are you three, but you're here to get help, and instead of getting help, you got laughed at by a woman and laughed at by the entire crowd. And then a bunch of people, even quieter and more derpy looking than you, are gonna form in a group. Yeah, you're about to say something, I can tell? No, okay, of course. So, okay. When I do that, by the way, what I'm doing is teaching.
It's hard to watch, man. And also that last clip is so fucking crazy, man.
What I'm doing is teaching.
You know, when I do that, I'm teaching. You know, I'm teaching. You know that? You guys know that, right? I'm teaching. I'm being a good guy.
Because you're just a little three.
You know when I pantsed him and then gave him a swirly and stole all his lunch money, then stuffed him into a locker and then threw the locker into the ocean? It's a life lesson. You're just bullying him, man. And the last time I checked, that's not what teachers do. All right, class, can anybody tell me what 5 times 6 is? Yes, you. I think it's 25. 25, you said? With a question on the board there? Fuck, good job, man. Yeah, good answer. Holy shit. Class, Albert Einstein's here. Albert Einstein's here in the fucking classroom. Holy shit. Huge fan. Can I get your autograph? Oh, wait, sorry, it's 30. Sorry, I got 30. No. If Albert Einstein says 5 times 6 is 25, I guess it is. Inventing new math over here. Fuck, man. I thought you died. I fucking straight up thought you died. But look at you, Albert Einstein, in my class. Holy shit, guys. Okay, you don't have to be so mean. I'm trying my best. Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody even asked you what 5 times 6 is. What? You literally asked me. I asked the class. I didn't ask you. I'm in the class. Fuck you, man. That was a low blow. What the fuck? You're ugly. I look exactly like you. You see? That's ridiculous. To me, it seems like like when Owen was a kid, he would get bullied by someone, and every time the bully would be like, oh, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. So that's what he thinks teaching is. But hey, Owen is a self-proclaimed alpha male, so we have to listen to him. Let's see what else this alpha male has to say.
Just never be a beta. Just never, ever do it. It is death. Never, ever do it. Okay? The only thing good is if you're like in jail and you're about to get shot. You're like, okay, you know? Other than that, if you're in a free society, don't do it. It just doesn't happen. It cannot happen. And by the way, the sooner you accept this, the easier life gets. You're like, oh, life is actually awesome when you accept it. As long as you don't accept it and you're like, I just want someone to like me for the real beta me, your life's gonna be freaking miserable. People around you will be miserable and you will be miserable. So just get over it. Okay, it doesn't mean to walk around paranoid. An alpha male is comfortable with themselves. The number one trait of an alpha is self-comfort. So just be comfortable with yourself. Stop being uncomfortable with yourself and hiding.
Bro, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Oh, this shit pisses me off, man. The only time you're allowed to be a beta male is if you're about to get shot in prison. Okay, if I'm about to get shot in prison, I will be anything that will make me not get shot in prison, right? If I was in prison and some guy was like, be a parent, here I go. This obsession with like being like a type of male, like categorizing, it's so fucking weird, man. This is my impression of Owen Cook seeing a beta fish. How could you? Thank fucking God he isn't actually charging money for this, because wow. And I really feel for the audience, man. If you are going to this, you are in a bad spot. If this is what you need to help you out, you've tried everything else. And I'm sorry you're going through that. But it's so crazy to think that someone watched him say all this and they're like, it's true. When the real reaction should just be,
okay, it doesn't mean to walk around paranoid. An alpha male is comfortable with themselves. The number one trait of an alpha is self-comfort. So just be comfortable with yourself. Stop being uncomfortable with yourself and hiding.
What? And hey man, I'm sorry, but you can't call yourself an alpha male when you're dressed like that. Sorry, but he's dressed like a fucking Zoomies manager. What's going through your head when you put that fit on? So top half, I'm thinking craft beer enthusiast, and the bottom half of me, let's go 7th grader. But hey, maybe I'm wrong about all this. Maybe he is a super alpha male, and I just can't tell.
He's getting feedback, right? Now, why am I so motivated?
Okay, never mind. I know the entire concept of alpha and beta males is not true, and it's so fucking stupid when people believe that. But it is so funny to see someone who calls himself an alpha male swing their feet back and forth like they're a toddler eating Cheerios. You always have to be an alpha male. An alpha male is the strongest, toughest, most masculine man in the room at all times. Unlike you, you're ugly and short and stinky, and you're never gonna accomplish anything unless you're about to get shot in prison. I am the alpha. I am the strong one. I'm tough. I'm gonna live forever. You're not. I wanna watch Paw Patrol. Okay, I think you guys get it. That's all we'll look at in today's video. I hope you learned something today. I know I did. I think the main takeaway from this video, the main message that I wanna get across is you don't need a motivational speaker to make your life better. You don't need them. And you know what? Motivation, like, what is it, man? What even is it? It's a social construct, okay? Motivation is a social construct, and we need to reject it. We've all been fed lies that being motivated and driven are good qualities. No. Motivation is nothing but a byproduct of the Industrial Revolution, and we shouldn't be engaging in it. It's poison. Can't find a job? Good. Give up. You're a beta male? Awesome. You're a beta fish? Do not be motivated, okay? Even me motivating you to not be motivated is bad, and so you should do the opposite of what I'm saying. So be motivated. But at the same time, why motivate when you can motive 9?
Nice!
Now let's hear a word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Sleeper. Fantasy sports. They've been around forever, right? They're a lot of fun, but they're usually done on super old platforms that don't make any sense. They're intimidating, they're confusing, just bleh. Luckily, Sleeper is here to solve that problem. Folks, if you've never heard of Sleeper before, it's time to wake up. Sleeper is the best app to host your fantasy football, basketball, and esports leagues. And Sleeper delivers an innovative, seamless, and clean mobile experience. So clean you could eat off of it. Don't, but you could. And oh yeah, did I mention it's completely free? Because it is. And unlike older, boring fantasy platforms, Sleeper has personality. It has interactive features like text and voice chat built right into the app. So you don't have to leave the app, go to your group chat to talk smack to your friends about how much better your team is doing. You can do it all within the app. And it comes with no ads. Isn't that amazing? Ads suck, except for this one. Sleeper's mission is to connect people over sports. And I think that's great. I love that. And look, I know my audience. I know some of you may not be into traditional sports. I get it. But I know that I got a bunch of epic gamers who watch my channel, okay? And that's why I think it's so cool that Sleeper includes esports into their platform. And hey, that's probably why millions of players have made the switch over to Sleeper. I mean, it is the fastest growing fantasy platform after all. Folks, there's just no better option out there. They've got a super easy to use design, a brand new matchmaking feature to help people interested in playing to find a league that fits their needs. And oh yeah, everything is entirely free. So what are you waiting for? Even if you've never given fantasy sports a try, now's the perfect time to give it a go. So click the link in my description, download Sleeper on the App Store or Google Play, find out why millions of people have made the switch over to Sleeper for their fantasy sports fix. And obviously it helps me out a bunch when you check out the sponsors, so everybody wins here, man. We're all winners, unlike in sports. All right, thank you so much to Sleeper for sponsoring this video. Appreciate you. Hope you guys check them out. Back to me. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you laughed. Hope you feel motivated and inspired. You can like the video if you want. Hey.